Happy holidays, guys. How was your Thanksgiving? Y'all, I can't lie. I'm tired as hell. I went to the airport earlier, took the last one of my family members that flew in. I took them back to the airport. Um shoot. So it's been 2 hours that my house has been quiet for the first time in days. But it was a good Thanksgiving. I hope all of y'all had a good Thanksgiving because I'm telling you, after this Thanksgiving, I said, Lord, y'all, I really don't want to talk about Vaughn tonight. I am going to do my part two, but I want to talk about a multitude of things right here on YouTube. I want to talk about some of the reactions to my last live, if y'all don't mind, because the Vaughn live is really, really detailed, and I just don't have the energy for it. It's a lot of screenshots. It's a lot of voice recordings. It's like a mini timeline. The part two is I'm gonna get into it. I'm also gonna get into, what Too Strong shared that she was supposed to be doing. Troll hunting. Who you gonna call? Troll buster. Like, I want to get into all of that. I want to get into, like, when somebody sent me a message talking about, what is Too Strong talking about? She got some sort of post up. And I said, I don't know, I didn't see anything. They didn't send me anything. So I went to look, and I texted them back. I said, girl, I don't know what the fuck she talking about. You notice the time. You notice it's right after my scheduled live. She always tries to intimidate people into silence and all of this stuff. When she wants them to shut up, she gonna say you 1,000 different trolls, and she has all of these receipts and shit. That girl ain't got no goddamn receipts for nothing. For nothing. She gonna make them up, just like she did in that video where she popped herself and making up goddamn receipts about Jay. Girl, get the fuck out of here. All of this time you spent that troll hunting shit to me is weird as hell. It's weird as hell. I don't understand it. I listen, when they were saying that I was paradise, I'm like, bitch, I said I done drug y'all asses for filth. Then drug your ass for filth. Paradise be over there making jokes about y'all asses and using other little. I done drug your ass for filth, so I'm gonna go down to being damn Paradise. It's kind of like, girl, talk to me about what I've said about you. Don't try to blame no fucking troll accounts on me, because I will get with your ass too. You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy how they want to distract people by saying, oh, this is that troll account, or oh, she's that troll account, and all of that mess in that other sector. Oh, we getting ready to talk about it. We're getting ready to talk about a lot. So I hope that y'all are here for it, because my brain is all over the place right now because of exhaustion. And this won't be no 2 hour live. Especially not no 3 hour like I anticipated. The Vaughn live is going to take about 3 hours because I have to go through the videos. For anybody who thinks that I shared Vaughn's communications or communications with she and Anaya, Vaughn shared that, and Anaya shared that information. Anything that I'm sharing on YouTube has already been on YouTube, and I haven't brought any behind the scenes communications out or anything like that. And even when I showed my own text messages, it would have been very beneficial of me to show what Vaughn had to say in those text messages. But out of respect, y'all know I don't do that. I don't share my text messages with people. I don't share behind the scenes communications. I just felt like y'all knowing that whole recording and dropping the receipts for the recording was a play designed by myself and Vaughn. I felt like that was important for y'all to know, in order to understand the direction that we're going to go. I'm going to show you guys that she's not this innocent. Well, everybody knows she's not this innocent little baby. But I want to show y'all the level of orchestration that this person has behind the scenes, so you'll understand. Like the attacks on Blue, they were orchestrated. The attacks on Bam, They were orchestrated. The attacks on me, they were orchestrated. She is an orchestrator of a lot of drama, a lot of mess behind the scenes, and she's not by herself. You know, the people that she talks to behind the scenes, she will pull them into her mess, just like she reached out to me and called me and tried to pull me in. And I'm telling you, and I heard that somebody said that, I don't know if it was a Brill. She was in somebody's chat talking about, why am I putting her little sis name? Girl, I will put whoever fucking name in my goddamn title that I want to put in my goddamn title. Just because she's your little sis today, you understand? You don't control what I put in my titles. You don't control whose name I put in my titles. You don't control my fucking channel, and nothing's going to change about it. Do you understand, ma'am? Get into it. She got my name all over her goddamn channel. Got my name all in titles. Girl, I want people, when they type in her name, and if you keep it up, I'm going to put your name in the shit that I'm talking about you about. So when they type in your name, they'll be able to see the fuck shit that you've done on these YouTube streets too, weirdo. You are a weirdo stalker too. All of y'all doxers over there pointing the finger over here like we doxing. Our information is on y'all channels. Y'all paneling up to talk about us over here. That's not the way it goes over here. All of that weird, the troll stuff though. The troll stuff. It is unbelievably psychopathic the way these weirdos, and everybody that does it to me is a weirdo. And I'm not saying that just because they saying that I'm all the damn trolls. How am I all the damn trolls? Then Bam is all the damn baby trolls. And then 1 minute this other person is all of the trolls. People troll. People troll. They have different accounts. And that's one of the reasons I didn't even show y'all the Facebook shit from Vaughn, because it had her troll account on it. The fuck? People do weird shit out here on these YouTube streets. And they sit up and they lie about it and point the finger at everybody else like they ain't never done nothing. How's a fucking troll that they troll a man for a whole goddamn year named Jade gonna come out here and say I'm fucking Jade? No, bitch, you're Jade. That's you. It's always been you. Not saying that other people haven't taken the name and trolled with it, but girl, ultimately, you are that person. You sitting up in here trying to make me that person too. You making me trying to make me Christopher William Wignall. You trying to make me the whole Jade account. Girl, you are fucking weird because you have nothing. And guess what? That's why Vaughn didn't come outside. The way she came outside on you and Anaya with them receipts, that's why she didn't come outside on me like that. Because we know, and that's why y'all didn't either, because y'all did it to her too. You showed her text messages. Y'all showed each other's text messages. That's because you had receipts. That's why I was talking about, you need to see those Shadow. I need to see all of the troll. I need to see because 1 week, one day, it's all me. One day it's all Bam. Then the next day it's this person. The next day it's that. And these people get drugged for shit like that. They get doxxed. We get doxxed. All kind of shit happens based upon these false accusations of trolling. And it needs to stop because all of y'all are fucking weird. I heard somebody say, just block the fucking troll accounts and move on. If you wanna beef with somebody, just beef with that person. Don't sit up and make up lies about them. Beef based upon the truth. I done called you names. I done this content on you. You don't like this, you don't like that. But beef or have your issues with people based upon the facts, not lies, not made up narratives and shit. Oh, y'all. Next month. No, not because it's going to be in January. In January, my family is coming to YouTube. We're doing an interview with Sharonda, who is my adopted children's biological mother, their older sister, Jewel, and my daughter, Alasia and Tierra are coming. My mom is going to be on the panel too. My little sister, she's going to be on the panel. It's going to be a bunch of us on the panel, and we're going to talk about like what happened with the YouTube. We talked about it during Thanksgiving, y'all. It's going to be an amazing, amazing live stream. We all got together. We all talked some shit out. This was a Thanksgiving that I'm giving thanks for in so many ways because it brought a lot of clarity. You know what I'm saying? A lot of understanding. But we're going to all come together, talk about what happened, go into details about what happened, how, so it's going to be a really, really interesting 2026, rather. The beginning of it is going to be real interesting. But back to the YouTube stuff. So what I wanted to talk about, there's a lot of stuff I want to talk about. I want to talk about triple neck, bitch. Bitch. I know you in the bushes, bitch. You got the nerve to say I'm a drug addict? You of all people, bitch, you done came on this motherfucker and fell asleep, snoring like a 70-year-old man with breathing problems. High as a fucking kite, girl. And you got the nerve to go live. Was it Thanksgiving or the day before Thanksgiving? I think it was the day before Thanksgiving because somebody texted me, and a few people text me. She's live reacting to your video. I said, text back like, who? They was like triple. I said a day before Thanksgiving? I said, so wait a minute. Is she reacting to the live that she did? Because if so, I want to set up my laptop and try to record it because I don't have time to engage with her tonight. I actually have a family that fucking loves me and I love them. And we're actually spending quality time together. You know what I'm saying? So they're like, no, she's reacting to it all over again. I say, I know you fucking lying. I know that bitch ain't hid the damn live stream that she did while I was live with all of the people on the panel that I really want to react to. The bitch hid that live stream and she's going to do another reaction to my goddamn live. I said, oh, fuck no. I'm about to go private my shit right now. You ain't no way in hell I'm going to let that big neck bitch get on this motherfucker and react to my shit for 5 fucking hours, and the bitch can't even put up the motherfucking reaction that you did with the panel where Vaughn and Too Strong and Gears was on there, so I can react to that shit. Put that back up, you pussy ass bitch. You sitting up and you laugh like a motherfucker when I privated it. She private. All your shit is private, bitch. Every fucking thing that you had to say is private, you sloppy ass big neck bitch. How dare you? How dare you? Bring it out, ho. Bring out what y'all did before. I was like, this big raggedy always talking about my vagina. What is it with you? What is it? And why do you wear them stupid ass male ball caps on top of them weaved in dreadlocks? Cause that ain't all your real hair. I've done hair since I was 14 years old. That ain't all your hair. You got them damn extensions in your damn head, and you got them big ass oversized or undersized little. No, because they be looking too little on your head. Them ball caps be sitting on top of the tags on them be dirty. They be peeling and shit. And you be sitting up in there with that gold ass, solid gold lipstick on like you about to, girl, I cannot. And you got the nerve to talk about me. How dare you? How dare you? You call me a drug addict. You said I was a drug addict. Girl, you done came on here talking about drug abuse and how many drugs you done took and how much liquor you done drunk and what the vile and disgusting things that you've done while you've been intoxicated, and you of all people got the nerve to come on this Mickey Ficky and call me a drug addict? Me? Girl, you better stop it. You of all people should not come on here and call anybody else a drug addict or a user. And that's as far as I'm going to go at that one, because my goal is not to hurt your feelings, because I think that life has hurt you enough. And that's one of the main reasons that I stay off of your stupid ass. You about as dumb as a box of rocks. You know what I'm saying? And you think that you're smart and intelligent and enlightened, but you're not. You're not. And you, one day you clean, and next day you high. One day you're on this journey, and the next day you're drunk and falling asleep on YouTube. One minute you're saved and you believe in Jesus, and the next thing you got onks on your neck and all of this shit, and you're talking about Jesus ain't even real. Don't nobody know what to think with when it comes to you, ma'am. And you constantly sitting up focused on what the hell I have to say on my channel. And this is to all you weird motherfuckers who sit up and she say she following everybody. No, bitch. All of y'all following me. You put your goddamn accounts outside of the goddamn United States so you can watch me. Who's being followed, bitch? Me. Me. Let's keep it real. Ain't nobody following nobody, but y'all following me. The fuck out of here. You can't even see my goddamn channel unless you try to. You can't stumble across my shit unless you try to. All of you motherfuckers that's watching me and talking about what the fuck I'm doing are proving that you are the fucking stalkers. Weird ass stalkers, because you're not a supporter of mine. And then this bitch had the nerve to say, she lonely over there. Bitch, it's 94 motherfuckers in here. And I ain't even, well, how many minutes have I been on? 17 minutes. It's 94 motherfuckers in there. From what I heard, you was live for 5 fucking hours when I was live for 5 hours. And you couldn't even get 30 motherfuckers in that shit. And the other thing I heard is, girl, come here, Triple. Let me tell you something. Come here, bitch. Listen closely, bitch. Because I know you listen. The other thing I heard was you be over there talking about celebrity gossip and shit, and you be live for an hour and it be 3 motherfuckers in your chat. You say ain't nobody paying no attention to me. My channel is blocked in the United States. Blocked by court order. Blocked. And I still got all you weird ass motherfuckers that don't support me, but they just want to stalk me watching me. You say don't nobody respect you. Respect me? You said don't nobody respect, bitch. You a whole motherfucking alcoholic that came on here in a bathing suit with a belly hanging over her goddamn pussy and had goddamn dirty tampons on the motherfucking filthy ass floor. And you say don't nobody respect me? Bitch, you don't respect your goddamn self. Do you understand me? What the fuck I care about some goddamn respect coming from bitches like you? By the likes of you, who the fuck would care whether a bitch like you respected somebody like me, bitch, when you don't even love your goddamn self? Fuck out of here. Pumping that Jesus juice in your body all the goddamn time, fucking up your organs and shit, and you talking about somebody don't respect me. Bitch, you don't even love yourself enough to love your body. Love what you put in it. You don't even love yourself enough to understand when you a whole motherfucking piece of pawn. And let me get into this. I'ma piss a whole bunch of motherfuckers off tonight, and I don't care. Bitch, I said what I said. Do you understand me? I said what the fuck I said. So let me say this. You talk about people don't respect me and don't nobody come over there no more, and I'm still getting more views than every motherfucking body that's talking shit about me. I still have more support in real life and on YouTube than every motherfucking body that's talking about me right now. But you sitting up and you bent the knee to a bunch of motherfuckers that drug the skin off your funky ass body, right, bitch? Might have been an improvement though. But you bent the knee to a bunch of motherfuckers that drug the skin off of your body. I've never had to do that. And what's so interesting is I'm not even gonna say the other content creator's name because I'm not gonna do is bring other people into this shit like y'all do, naming names and trying to, but I'm just referencing events. Like, I listen to you. See, the people in your community over there, they recently made up with another content creator and they were in her chat and she's getting these numbers and everything and, talking her shit and, and she channel growing. And then, too strong over there hit her link and said, oh, UP is the one that's trolling. And then Vaughn hit her link and apologized for all of the lies that she told on her, which caused other people to drag her, right? If y'all understand, know who I'm talking about, y'all know who I'm talking about, right? So Vaughn says, oh, I lied on you. The things I said were lies. You're not really homeless. And you're not really sleeping in your son's house and all that. All the shit I said about you was lies. I just lied, right? We're gonna get back to that because we're gonna talk about that a little bit too. We're gonna talk about how Vaughn can lie on everybody, and then because she's the baby, baby Vaughn, everybody's supposed to bend the knee and kiss her ass and be okay, and she can come on this bitch and cry. Never apologize for, because I didn't hear her apologize to the content creator for lying on her living status or anything like that. I heard no apologies. But I heard a bunch of other content creators pick up Vaughn's lies and run with them and drag that woman with Vaughn's lies. And Vaughn even admitted that she lied on Too Strong and she lied on Anaya and then she lied on this person, she lied on that person, but she all of a sudden telling the truth on me with no fucking receipts, right? Okay. But let's get back to you, Triple Neck. Let's get back to you. You had anger towards this person, right? Dragging her, talking about her, When they made up with this person, you went live. Oh, girl. Somebody sent me that live stream the other day, bitch. No, it wasn't really the other day because I just watched it, yesterday? I just watched it yesterday, so it had to be they sent it to me the day that you was live, for 5 hours. I don't know when they sent it to me. But it was of you saying, why didn't y'all tell me that y'all was going over there and apologizing and y'all was making cool with that woman? I want to be cool with her too. I don't want to be the only one fighting with her. I want to be good with that person too. Girl, when I heard that shit, I say, I know you fucking lying. I know you fucking lying. So you mean to tell me that the only reason that you beefed with that person was because a bunch of other people were beefing with that person? You mean to tell me you really never had anything against a person, but you come out here and you drag them? Oh, that's how you did with me and my grandson? When Too Strong lied and said I was beating my grandson in the goddamn bathroom, and you brought your funky ass out here, bitch, and said I would probably kill him, you raggedy bitch. That's what you do. You a whole fucking follower, bitch. A whole fucking follower. Do you understand me? There ain't nothing powerful about you. Ain't shit funny about you. There's nothing cute about you. You don't articulate well. You sound like a goddamn fool. Mostly every time you open your motherfucking mouth, even when you're trying or attempting to sound intelligent. You sound asinine. And I mean that with every fiber of my being. Leave me the fuck alone, you goddamn weirdo. Stop watching my motherfucking channel, bitch. Nobody likes you in real life, and nobody really likes your ass on YouTube's. Yo, views show it, bitch. When you ain't dragging me, talking shit about me, or goddamn Bambi or somebody else, bitch, you ain't got nobody in your motherfucking room, bitch. You pitiful. You pitiful. Run around here licking the ass of everybody that drug your ass, thinking that it makes you look good. It makes you look weak, bitch. I don't want to fight this person because none of my friends are fighting her. Stupid ass. So let's get on to another person that had my name in their mouth. Hey, everybody in the chat. I'm sorry I'm not speaking as y'all coming in. I want to kind of stay on track because I had a lot of stuff that I wanted to address. So it's another person that didn't like my live. You know, I call her vaginosis. Hey, vaginosis. Mm-hmm. Yeah. She didn't like my live stream. She didn't like what I was saying. You know, she said that I was lying. And I think Bam posted something about it too. I was lying and she did. Yes, you did. You accused me and Bam of being those trolls, and your chat did too. You allowed Vaughn and Too Strong up there to spread those lies. And you, ma'am, you went right along with Vaughn. When Vaughn made that live and her, them people over there on her panel, they was saying, oh, that's UP, that's UP. You said, oh, that little young girl, she owned to something. I believe that you are that account paradise. And then you came outside on me. You did a whole live about it. I didn't even address you, bitch. Actually, I didn't even know about it. Vaginosis, let me tell you something. I don't watch you. You watch every fucking thing that I do and every fucking thing that I say, but I don't watch you. Someone had to send that to me. So you accused me of being that troll, being a troll account called Paradise, right? And you said that Vaughn had the receipts, and I haven't seen it. Has any of y'all seen any of the receipts of any of these troll accounts that myself or Bam are supposed to be, or anybody else is supposed to be? Have y'all seen any receipts out here on these YouTube streets? That's what I want to know, because Vaughn promised receipts. Too Strong didn't promise receipts. I mean, all of them promise receipts of all of these weird ass troll accounts that they say people are. They say that they got the proof. I'm just waiting. I don't want no fabricated shit. I don't want no fake ass Facebook shit like old girl from the other community did the last time. I don't want none of that shit. I want to see some real life receipts like I saw in a 6-hour live that won't nobody react to. But everybody out there pointing their fingers. So vaginosis, let's get back to you. You say that the person that I was talking about in my live the other day is going to drag me and dox me, and I'm afraid of her. You also said that I forget everything that you say, because I honestly, I didn't even listen to your whole live stream. You just talk so slow and it just kind of drags, and you talk like you know everything, like you're so intelligent and so ahead of the game and everything. I want to ask a question. When everybody was over there in y'all chats and stuff, and they were saying, oh, Bam did this and Bam did that, and that account is Bam, and you were going along with it. People in your chat was going along, and they was like, oh, y'all was saying, oh, don't let UP and Bam come between y'all relationship. Y'all was talking about Sakina and Lovely, like me and Bam had anything to do with motherfucking Sakina and Lovely. We didn't have a fuck thing to do with no goddamn fallout, with no goddamn Sakina and Lovely. But who was the person that saw the post and reached out to Sakina and instigated this shit? You would think that it would be me or Bam, right, chat? You would think that it would be me or Bam, the way that they were talking, because they was blaming everything that was done on myself and Bam, and we didn't have anything to do with it. I reacted briefly on Bam's channel to a 6-hour live that Sakina did. You would think that it would be us, right? reacting to it. Nope. Nope. What happened was we did a live stream and we reacted to some content that was being done on Sakina's. We talked about what Sakina was talking about. That's what we did, right? Now, I said that I was paying attention to Sakina's receipts and I didn't know why the person that she was talking about wouldn't address it. I thought it was strange. It's strange that the person wouldn't address it. To me, that's me reacting to content that's on YouTube. You reached out to Sakina and said, "Oh, well, what you think lovely means by that?" So who was instigating? I didn't do that. Bam didn't do that. You did that. See, my point is, you know, you keep on saying that I'm instigating or I'm in y'all stuff. I don't talk about y'all mess unless y'all bring my name in it. You say that I don't get into stuff with Bam and with Bam and with Lovely. I don't get into anything. When Bam goes back and forth with you, I don't get into it. When Bam goes back and forth with Giz and all of them over there, I don't get into it. I don't get into anything that Bam has going on in her old sector or in the J4K sector, which I don't even think is her old sector. I still view that as Bam's family, her first family, her first YouTube family. That's the way I see it. And I don't get into any of that stuff. It's not my business. You understand what I'm saying? But y'all over there, y'all don't pay the same respect, the same homage. You understand what I'm saying? You feel as though you're entitled to speak on things that you don't even fucking know about. You don't have a clue about what happened behind the scenes. You only know what you're told. You understand? You don't know the history. I know the history. I know the long history that has happened over here. Just because I'm not out here screaming it and hollering it every day and trying to turn people against people and stuff like the things that y'all do doesn't mean that I am not familiar with the history. Now, what I don't feel is okay. I don't feel as though anybody should be able to talk about another person and they not be able to say whatever they want to say in response, as a reaction. So you feel a way about me calling you vaginosis. You say I'm talking about your vagina. Technically, yes and no. I've explained this in other live streams that I've done. When I reference you, I don't want to send anyone to your channel. Okay. If people don't know who you are, I'm not going to help them find out who you are. So I more than likely won't be calling you by your channel name and stuff like that. But when I call you vaginosis, it started when you started calling me derogatory names, right? You say that my name is suiting me because you saw an image of me and I didn't have any hair. I had cancer. I don't have alopecia. I have a head full of hair, probably more than you, because no one's ever seen your real face, your mouth moving on a video or anything. In all of these years, you haven't been confident enough to sit before the camera and let people see your mouth moving, your surrounding environments. In all of these years, that has never happened on your channel. I don't know that for fact. I just know that because everyone that deals with you and has dealt with you in all of these years, that's what they say about you. That you've never shown your face on YouTube, right? Okay. So the reason that I call you vaginosis is because of the rumor, the shower rumor and all of that stuff. Well, I found out that you say that that's not true. And the person that they say you were doing it for, I guess he came out here and said that it didn't happen that way or something like that. I'm not talking about your vagina in that way, like saying that you have a disease or anything like that. I explained this when I first came outside. It's a play on words. Vagi, like playing with your vagina for another man while you're married. No, sis. I said it before. Vaginosis. Vaginosis. Don't do that. Don't do it. That was the play on words. That was the funny thing. I'm going to, just like you call me what you want to call me, even though it's not true. Even though I got a head full of hair and ain't nobody ever seen your hairline, I'm going to call you what the fuck I want to call you. You understand? Derogatory name or whatever. I'm going to call you whatever I want to call you. You keep on calling me whatever you want to call me. I'm fine with it. I know the truth. You should be fine with it too. You know the truth, right? I don't know your life. I don't know what you do with that thing down there. I don't know anything about you. But what I do know is, for years, you've been putting a disease on somebody. And you've been saying that you had the receipts in the palm of your hand, right? You've been saying that you had this pill bottle with this man's name on it. And you could prove that he had this disease and all of this shit. And then when it came time for the rubber to meet the road, who didn't have the damn receipts that they've been screaming for years that they had? You. See, you are so vile and so evil and so mean and so disgusting that you will run with a narrative because of your hatred for somebody, even if it's not the truth, even if you have no actual factual proof of it, to the point where you'll put a disease on people. And do you know that's illegal? Do you know that that is illegal to do something like that? To weaponize something like that is illegal. And guess what? If it was true about that person, if you actually disclose that information about that person and it was true and you kept on spreading that rumor, that's a crime also. That's a crime also. So I've never said that you've had a disease or anything like that. Never said that. Never would. I don't know what you do with your thing down there. I don't know where it's been. I don't know anything about it. So, you know, the best advice that I could give you is stop watching me. You going out your way to do it. Stop watching my motherfucking channel, ma'am. That's what I have to say. Don't pay any attention to it. So, another person. That's all I have to say to you. It is, no. That's not all I have to say. You said that I'm afraid of Lovely. What is there to be afraid of? You said that I'm afraid that she's going to dox me. And you said I watched somebody else's channel when they said that I was afraid. And I had to ask somebody behind the scenes, like, what is she talking about? What was I supposed to have watched? And they got some receipts behind the scenes that Lovely is supposed to be doxing me or some shit like that. I don't even know the details, right? I'm not afraid of anybody doxing me. My information is out here. I've been doxed by some of the best out here on these YouTube streets, and I survived it just like you have, right? Just like your information been put out here, my information been put out here. Lovely can't dox no better than the next bitch, right? The only thing that she's gonna do is repeat what the fuck she heard, go and look for something else and put it on YouTube. How's that gonna negatively affect my real life? It's not. Just like it didn't affect your real life when it happened to you. You understand? Just like the wheels kept moving on whatever car you driving, the wheels gonna keep on moving on whatever car I'm driving. In real life and right here on YouTube. You can't intimidate me, ma'am. Neither can your friends, honey. Many have tried and all have failed, okay? But you said that the women, so it made me go and it made me look, girl. Somebody helped me, though. They had to lead me to the live stream where Miss Tawanda and Mimi, they say she's scared of Lovely. She won't go back and forth with Lovely. She won't do this with Lovely. Oh, she's so scared of Lovely. Whoa. It's like y'all really be wanting people to fight. Y'all sit up and y'all instigate between people. No matter whether or not the person say they just don't want no smoke, they don't have the energy for something, y'all will instigate something. You know what I'm saying? You can instigate whatever you want with anybody that you want. Lovely tried it with JJ. It is what it is. Can't nobody stop you from doing it, though. But what it makes people do is look at your situation with this very same person Like when Mimi's family was doxxed by Lovely. I saw Mimi come out here and make her family look worse. I'm just gonna put it, I'm just gonna say it like I saw it. I'm not going to do that. If you expect me to put on a show for YouTube with respect to my children, who I view are better than all of this. You know what I'm saying? With respect to my mom or my family and all of that stuff, with strangers talking shit about my family. You understand what I'm saying? If you expect me to put on a shit show for YouTube and involve my motherfucking family, you will never get that. You will never ever get content of any of my children hitting my link and acting a fucking fool because of something that a stranger on YouTube that's mad at their mama had to say about them. Never, never. Not on my watch. Now, I can't judge somebody else for moving whatever way and defending themselves in whatever way that they wanted to defend themselves. But what Mimi and Miss Tawanda said about what they family and their children might do ain't got shit to do with me and mine. It don't mean that I'm scared of Lovely, though. It means I love and respect my children too much to involve them in shit that I got involved in, or to allow them to embarrass themselves or humiliate themselves or make themselves look like the very people that I shouldn't even be arguing with. You understand? So no, ma'ams, I'm not afraid of anybody. You just won't ever see my children on this motherfucker cutting a fool about what somebody else has to say about them. You won't. So this is what I want to say. Yeah, it was very, very cringe. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of like you giving people something, you giving people exactly what the fuck they want. And the other thing is, why in the hell would I be afraid of Lovely? She ain't pulled up on nobody on this bitch. It's only words. Why would I be afraid of any of y'all? All of y'all just talk. You ain't pulling out nothing. You ain't pulling up on no damn body. You're not doing any of the things that you say that you're going to do. All of y'all talk about fighting each other. I think I'm about the only one on here that say I'm nonviolent. I am nonviolent. I ain't fighting none of y'all. None of you. If you knock on my door, you won't be getting a fight. You'll be getting something else. You understand? I am not a non-violent individual. So fearing what? What is there to fear? Words? So was Mimi afraid of Lovely? Was she scared of the words that Lovely had to say? Was she afraid? Huh? Are you afraid of Lovely when she drags you? Huh? Are you what you scared of? Y'all are crazy. Oh, she's afraid. Right. Doxing is all they have, though. Doxing is the only thing that they have. Doxing and troll accounts. You a troll, you a troll, you a troll. I'm just gonna dox your whole fucking family. You a troll, you a troll, you a troll. I'm gonna dox your whole fucking family. And the problem is that to me, when people start doxing, I automatically know you have lost the YouTube battle. When, like, I think when I'm not even gonna say people's name, when you come out with actual receipts on somebody, like actual receipts, and their next recourse is to start doxing your family, to me it makes you look a little guilty. Makes you look a little suspect as opposed to like addressing the issue and debunking the shit. Certain shit, especially if y'all got the same receipts and the person and put them out. Certain shit, I mean, if you don't have boundaries about doxing, shit should be addressed. But that's not my fight. That's just my opinion. I ain't got nothing to do with that fight. I didn't start it. Bam didn't start it. We weren't a part of it. We didn't point the person's, what was Lovely saying on that post? Like you did, Vonnie. Vaginosis. So, and what's so interesting is somebody said, watch her live that she did just before she did the live with Von's and just before Von and Too Strong did their live. And in that live, she was like, well, this person hasn't been saying anything and I don't really have a problem with this person. She was talking about me. well, this person really hasn't been saying anything. They've been really quiet, and they're saying that they're getting away from the drama. So I don't have anything to say about this person. And then all of a sudden, just like the following bitch that she is, yes, I said that about you too, vaginosis, just like the following bitch that you are, you jumped on the bandwagon when Too Strong and Vaughn came over there and started telling all of them lies and shit. You start hitting their links and going in their chats and shit and start jumping on the motherfucking bandwagon. You are a follower and you here for the fucking mess and you miserable. Ain't no way in hell that you on live so much and you watching every fucking thing that's going on. Girl, you on Twitter, you on Instagram, you on YouTube, you on Facebook, you everywhere, just like Vaughn is, just like Too Strong is. You motherfuckers are everywhere watching everybody's every fucking thing and steadily saying that you happy. Ain't that much happiness in the world? You can't be that happy in real life paying so much attention to everybody else's YouTube life or trying to get into their real life business. You cannot be that happy in life. You just can't. Giving all that energy to this bullshit. You can't. Because you cannot. How do you have kids, like little kids in your house, and mixing up your time and your focus like that? Something has to be suffering on some level. You can't tell me that it's not. You just can't tell me. I won't believe it. Shoot. I mean, listen, let me say this. They got a whole thing that's blown up that their whole community is named after. Their whole community is named after. And they want to focus on what's going on in my motherfucking life. What's going on my goddamn channel. I don't talk about no Kanika Jenkins. Y'all got all of this commentary and all of these people that's talking about this, and that's what y'all whole community is supposed to be about. I think y'all should change y'all community name to Stalking Unspoken Purpose. What is that? What some y'all community right now should be something, have something to do with BAM and Unspoken Purpose. That's what it should be named. The unspoken, it should be something. My name should be in there somewhere, because your obsession with me and what's going on my motherfucking platform is crazy. It's crazy. Don't y'all think? Bitch talking about I pay attention to everything that's going on in their community. Houseway. Ain't shit going on in y'all community. But following Bam around, trying to see who JJ fucking on and what his wife doing, and watching what Unspoken Purpose is talking. It's just focused on 3 fucking people right now. Unspoken Purpose, Bam, and sometimes JJ. Now, most of the time it was JJ, me, and Bam, and but it's really weird the way that y'all just focus on myself, because I won't not be cool with Bam, you know. It's just weird. It's so fucking weird. Girl. And then I look at like Mimi, she talking about I'm scared. Girl, ain't no way in hell. Girl, you be in Lovely's chat after what she said about your kids and your husband and all of that shit. You be all up her ass and shit. You talking about I'm scared of her. Girl, bitch, please. Bitch, please. I'm scared of her. What the fuck is there to be? People kill me when they talk about, now, some people you can't see that they scared of, because I could go into detail. I could go into detail about who's really scared of who on this app. You can see it. Girl, stop. But anywho, y'all, it was some other things I wanted to say. Somebody reached out to me. I said I wasn't going to talk about this part, but I have to. I'll be talking about the things that I shouldn't talk about, you know. I think about how I completely walked away from this content. And these bitches was out here saying I didn't have a right to peace. I don't have a right to peace. Like they're God or something. These motherfuckers literally came outside and said, like, all of this time they screaming and hollering, oh, you pee, and she always talking about stuff and that, but they always watching. Oh, she always talking about stuff, but she don't have a right to pee. She does not have a right to move on. The married couple, the Anaya, she was on her channel, and she was saying, I don't have the right. Nobody has the right to move on when it comes to Anaya. Mm-mm. But when they wanted peace and they shut their channels down, and people respected them and people stopped talking about them and all of this shit, and they found a way to come back. They found a way to insert themselves. They found a way to be a part of the mess. Misery. Mothers of young children, and school age kids and shit, like programs and dance and sports and all kind of shit going on in y'all. I'm thinking about how busy my life was when I had minor children, not just because it's busy enough with grandchildren, and you can give them back to their parents, and you have help, other grandparents, and aunts and uncles and all. It's a village up in this bitch. It's always been a village though. But I'm having recitals and athletics and teachers conferences and homework to do and dinner to make and clothes to wash and outfits to get ready for. How in the hell do these people find time to spend so much time on social media? They're on this bitch more than I am. I can't even find the time to be on live like Anaya or Avon or a Too Strong or a motherfucker, and all and a vaginosis. And all of them have minor children in their house, but they're so consumed with other people's life. Or a triple neck. A triple neck. You got a young child in your house, girl, and you on this bitch all goddamn day. How do they find the time? No, but I'm saying no parenting. No actual, like, how do you find so much fucking time for other people's business on YouTube, and you got young families that you're taking care of? Children. I don't get it. I don't understand it. Something is suffering. Something is failing, And that's the saddest part about it is that you so consumed in what's going on in my life. And then you be consumed with people that you say ain't shit and ain't got shit. Why you spending so much time on motherfuckers when a bitch live in her mama's basement? Why is that so fucking entertaining to you? Why in the hell would you literally be spending all of your time worried about some old freckle-faced bitch that live in her mama's basement? What does that say about you? And that's the mind-blowing part about it. You really think that you're tearing somebody else down, but the real life world, people with actual common sense are looking at you and saying, but wait a minute. That old bitch ain't got no kids. And if they saying she living in her mama's basement, she clearly ain't working nowhere. Well, how the hell do they have all the time? What that bitch is doing? How in the hell do they have all of the time to sit back and watch? Bam ain't got no kids. Y'all be on this motherfucker more than Bam. She be taking days off where you can't find her ass. Y'all be on this bitch more than anybody, seeing every fucking thing, and not just on this app. It's coming out, and y'all be on other apps. Not only on YouTube, you on Twitter, you on Instagram, you on TikTok. Y'all on every fucking thing. I don't get it. I know marriage is a whole nother job. Just even having a fucking relationship. How in the world do they do it? I can't even imagine. I be imagining, I bet you some of these people, they be listening to they have goddamn earbuds in their ears while they, taking care of their wifely duties or something. They probably looking at YouTube out the corner of their eye while they giving sloppy toppy or something. It is crazy to me. I don't even get it. And then listen, give life. Some of these people that come in here, it's like the content creators are so they're more focused on people who don't do content, or the accounts that don't do content, than they are on the content creators that are saying their names or actually calling their names, Their obsession with accounts like Paradises blow my mind. It's kind of like, the girl ain't doxing y'all. She not putting y'all personal information up. She's not putting y'all family members up, none of that. But y'all so obsessed with the shit that she says because she keeps it YouTube. And she talks about what she actually sees. Y'all can't stand to be seen. You can't even take a little bit, not even just a little bit, like a little bit of criticism. It just like ruins your whole fucking life. That's the thing that kills me about these people. Hey, show enough. Hey, everybody in the chat. Hey, Jamila. Hey, all of y'all. I'm so sorry. Joy up in here, and Samantha, and all of my moderators, and Spencer and Lemon. I think y'all, it's so many of y'all. I just want to thank y'all. Make sure y'all hit the Samantha. I'm still exhausted from Thanksgiving too. I am still exhausted. I kid y'all not. I made over 100 angel eggs. We don't call them devil eggs in our family. I made over 100 angel eggs. It's so much shit. But we had a good holiday. Good holiday. But Alec up in here. Hey, Alec. Listen, Alec, I didn't you say you can't go to a restaurant or spend time. No, they can't spend time with their families, and then they'll sit up and they'll talk about me, but they don't. I was thinking, like, all of these years, Too Strong was talking about her life, and I never saw it. Y'all know she talked about living in a mansion and all of this stuff, and having a house built from the ground up. And she talking about me hiding my face and hiding my life from her. Y'all have seen aspects of my life. Y'all haven't seen hers. You haven't. And then you talk about, Vaughn talks about how perfect not perfect, but she tries to tear my life down and tear my situation down when she don't know my situation either. And the thing about it is, they brought aspects of their own lives to YouTube through their friendships, because they shared so much with one another. I know Anaya and Vaughn and Too Strong, they shared a lot with one another, and that stuff came out on the YouTube streets. I mean, and that was one of the reasons I don't really want to get into all of that stuff, like listening to it, because it's triggering. Like listening to them drag each other, some of the stuff that we're going to listen to in part 2, listening to the words that they have to say to one another, and then they call each other sis. I could never look at either any. See, that's what I'm saying. Some people have that ability to forgive and forget. You know what I'm saying? And to me, that's a powerful tool to have, and it must truly come from some sort of God or something, because I don't have it. I don't have that ability. I can forgive you, but the shit that you did to get me to that point, I can't forget that. And that, to me, that's like a protection mechanism for myself. I couldn't ever forgive that kind of stuff. I can't forgive what Too Strong did to my moderators. My moderators did nothing to him. I can't forget that kind of shit. Forgive it. Yeah, I said that wrong. Forgive it. Yeah, go ahead. Move on. Get your life. But I'm never going to forget it. I'm never going to forget, like, the way that you stabbed us in our backs and we never did anything to you, until I start talking shit after you start talking shit. I'm never going to forget that. I'm never going to forget the fact that we cried with you. And same with Vaughn. I'm never going to forget that. And forget the way that you stabbed us for nothing. And then to look at those text messages, y'all, when I actually looked at those text messages that Vaughn sent me from Anaya and Too Strong, and when I actually looked at those text messages that Vaughn posted with her and Anaya talking shit about us, I barely knew Vaughn. And Vaughn had so much hatred in her heart for me, and I barely fucking knew her. And this is social media. And they have this level of hatred for people that they've never fucking met. Girl, for her to lie and cry. Yes. She didn't block people in your. Yes, Joy. She lied. They had a whole fucking panel. Them motherfuckers doxed me. They drugged me. They talked about my family. This bitch called me crazy. She said she never blocked anybody in my motherfucking channel. I got the whole live. We gonna react to part of it. They had Bitch Boy up on the panel and they was laughing and calling me crazy. This woman was literally calling me crazy because I said that she was the one blocking people out of my chat. And then days later, she comes live and said, yeah, I'm the one that was blocking people out of your chat. It's the same thing with Vaughn. Vaughn sit up and she lied on Michi. Set up and told all of them lies on Michi and about Michi being homeless and wanting to sleep on her couch and all of this shit. And then she just comes outside and said, oh, that wasn't true. You know, I made that shit up. It's okay for them to just make shit up about people, make shit up about people's lives. And then when they want to team up with the ops, nobody looks at it and says, oh, well, maybe I shouldn't even believe the shit that you saying now, because you just admitted, you just lied about everything that you were saying about this person. And remember when Too Strong said that she was reporting me to the police and she had all of these state police reports and all of this shit, and the investigators were supposed to be helping her find out who the fuck Karma Loops was, and she knew and she could prove that I was Karma Loops. Where is all of that shit that she was saying for a whole fucking year? Nothing has come out. Nothing. And they all piled up with her. Yeah, that's UP. That's y'all don't even know. Y'all, I can't even tell y'all. Do y'all know I started seeing a therapist because of this woman? I literally started seeing a therapist because of Amanda. Before my son passed, I was already seeing a therapist. I couldn't even understand why this person was so damn obsessed and creating all of these lies and all of these and I'm not lying to y'all. And y'all gonna see the proof. Y'all gonna see the proof because I'm gonna have to prove it with what's about to happen. But I literally was like, this woman is crazy. Like, she is literally, this woman said that I was recording her. I had bugged her house. She said that I was talking to her fucking kids, y'all. She was telling other content creators here on YouTube that I was talking to her fucking kids and her husband about her. The craziest shit on the planet. This woman was saying that I was doing. And this woman swears that I'm every fucking troll on YouTube. I'm trolling everybody. I'm following everybody. How in the hell can any one person have that kind of time? It's not even logical. Not even logical that you can have that level of time or that level of, I don't even know how somebody can have that level of interest in another human being. To be following it, wasting their fucking life following them around goddamn social media. A bitch that I've never fucking met. Don't fucking know. Come on now. Yeah, you have. And listen, I got so much proof that she's been stalking. She the one been stalking me, bitch. She the one been stalking me. And I'm going to tell you something. Joy has been being stalked too. It's a few other people that's been being stalked too. It's some crazy motherfuckers on this goddamn app. And it's usually the craziest motherfuckers that's sitting up calling everybody else crazy and pointing a finger at everybody else. But it took time. It was going to take time for me to get proof, you know. It took time for me to actually get the proof and actually get some carbon footprints to see what these people are doing on social media and what they've been doing behind the scenes. And look, when I was talking to my daughter's biological family this Thanksgiving, And we had some very, very long conversations. I was asking Sharonda, I said, I had to apologize to this woman, you know, for people putting her name and titles. Too Strong put this woman's name. She weaponized my deceased son. I never, and this ain't no pity party either. So don't be going live talking, oh, UP went on. I'm going on. This is a fact party. This woman literally reached out to my fucking family when they were going through one of the hardest times in their fucking life. And this bitch told them I was stealing money in my son's name. And I'm the one that paid for the fucking funeral. She literally told them that I was stealing. Y'all. She told them, didn't have no ounce of proof, didn't show them nothing, didn't say anything. Can you imagine? What if they would have believed her? What if they would have believed her, y'all? And thought like, oh, Nia is stealing money in LaJuan's name and she's getting all it. She told him I was getting cash apps and begging for cash apps and super chats on goddamn internet. I asked Sharonda, I said, did she ever send any proof or any evidence of that to Joelle? They was like, no, she never sent nothing. She never sent anything. She just said that you was doing it. I said, you got to me. They was like, it was so fucking weird. Like, oh my God, it's so much we gonna talk about. It's so much. And yeah, and that's the thing. It's like we were talking. I was talking to my daughters. They was like, in other families, that could have caused somebody to smoke you. You could have got killed. This woman said that you stealing money in a dead person's name, and this person got. Oh my God. Oh my God. My God. And then to Trump, y'all, she used to laugh at me because y'all know Baby UP, he bad. I used to call him Dennis the Menace. Baby UP he was bad, as not bad like in a really, really bad way, but he's very outspoken. He's not a malicious little kid, not violent or anything like that, but he will get with you with his mouth, right? So I could not believe that this girl said I was beating on my damn grandson. And she witnessed me beating him. This woman called CPS on me and had people call CPS on me and my grandson. Said she had a video, and they promised CPS that they was going to send CPS the video too, right? Y'all, they didn't promise CPS that they was going to send CPS the video. CPS caseworker, when I talked to her, just before they was getting ready to close the case, right? I said, did you ever receive a video of me beating my grandson like they said on from YouTube? She was like, no. They sent me to something where you could hear something muffled. I said, the same video that I gave you? She said, the exact same video that you gave me. Do y'all know that that's the video that Triple went live about and said, oh, you should be ashamed of yourself, UP? Can you imagine? I can't even tell y'all how many questionable things Triple has done around her daughter right here on YouTube. I ain't never drugged that bitch for that shit. I ain't never called her out on it. I ain't never inserted myself in anything that had to do with her and her damn family or her damn children. This bitch came live for Amanda Watts. She came live for Too Strong. Do you hear me? She did that shit for Too Strong and Vaughn, and she accused me of motherfucking child abuse. As much shit as motherfuckers and heard her say and do in front of her goddamn children. And she accused me of child abuse. Do y'all know that they made my grandson strip naked? Took pictures of his whole goddamn body because of false accusations from goddamn Too Strong and her supporters. Made him strip naked and took pictures of his whole fucking body because of YouTube lies. That's something I will never fucking forget. So back a month ago when that bitch was like, I want to have a conversation. Ain't no conversation to be had, bitch. You tried to have my family torn apart. You tried to tear my real life family apart. And there's so many things that I could say about you and yours, and I never, ever have. She is one of the most disgusting people on the planet to me right now. Like, when I think about her, it's not a hatred. It's like this pity. It's a pity for her. Like, I pity, like, everything about, because she has to be the most pitiful person on the planet to want to destroy somebody's real life fucking family based upon her hatred for them. That woman absolutely hates me. Hates me because she can't destroy me. Hates me because I don't give a fuck. I wouldn't give a fuck. Like I said 1,000 times, I would not give a fuck if she was successful in destroying the way that everybody saw me. But she lied so much, and thank God for her lies. And she came after people. She came after people that did nothing but love on her, nothing but support her, nothing but have her back. And she came after those people and threw all of us up under the bus for a bunch of people that had drug her whole fucking life. And she did worse to me than they have ever done. She did worse to me and my family than they have ever done combined. That one person. Now, where Greg at? Greg in here? I know damn well ain't no Greg in here. Wait, how am I seeing? I ain't seen no Greg. Greg is in here. Hey, Greg, what you doing in here? And Greg, you know what? I'm sorry. You know, what Triple did to you and them lies that she told on you, I knew they were lies. Y'all know I don't fuck with Greg, and Greg don't fuck with me. It's been a long history. It involves Tasty and you know, them people over there and all of that. It involves all of them, right? But when Triple did that shit to Greg, y'all know for years Greg was coming at my neck. If it wasn't for Tasty, it was for motherfucking Love and Gossip and Goddamn Truth Hurts. Greg was coming at my neck every motherfucking chance that she got. Greg could not stand me, and I couldn't stand Greg. I couldn't stand Greg. And she was always defending the people that she supported. But when Triple did that shit, I said, I know you fucking lying. Not Greg. I know you fucking lying. I was like, mm-mm. And then all of a sudden, boom, it flipped because those people needed Triple's voice because Triple was going against somebody that they didn't like. So everybody is a pawn. Everybody is expendable. Everybody is a piece in some people's eyes. And like I was saying, in real life, I create bonds with people. I'm not the best. I'm not going to tell you I'm not the bestest friend when it comes. My girlfriends will tell you when it comes to answering phone calls and text messages, Johnny on the spot and all. I'm not that kind of friend, but I love hard and I'm going to support you when you need me the most. That's the kind of friend I've always been. That's how I am on social media too. I ain't good at answering emails. I'm not great at responding to text messages. But when I don't feel like you need me, I'm not going to hover you. And when I feel like you need a break from something or something isn't good for you, I'm not going to support you in it. And that's how I was with Too Strong. When I felt like it was an unhealthy situation that she was in, unhealthy mentally, I would back away from that shit because shit would get into her head in ways that it wouldn't get into mine. Same thing with Vaughn. She would take things such to heart about strangers on motherfucking YouTube to the point where it was just kind of like cringy. Like, girl, you don't even know these people. Like, really, really know these people. It gets a little cringe sometimes when people put so much energy into people that they will never, ever meet in life, and they ignore their real lives and real families and stuff. So Um, yeah, Greg is a lady. Greg is a lady. No, she's not. Yeah, it takes me forever. Anybody who talks to me, sometimes I don't even respond. And another thing is, I'm not good with death. When people lose people, I'm not good with that. And I'm not good with it because when I have to be honest, y'all, when some of the most important people in my life have passed away, nothing anybody said or did really helped. It was just time that kind of helped the situation. And I don't know what to say. And some things that people said actually made me angry. And I have to admit that. Like when my dad passed, it was certain things that even my closest friends had said that kind of made me angry. And I had to admit that. I had to admit that to people after time passed, that certain things trigger me to where I will like compartmentalize and kind of block it off. So that's my own like mental health issues that, makes me that way. But, shit. My heart is good. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. And the thing about it is that I honestly think that a level of paranoia might actually make these people believe some of the things that they're saying. Like, I think that Too Strong does believe that I had something to do with that Christopher William Wignall account, because she was asking me about that account before we quote unquote stopped talking. That was one of the reasons that I stopped responding to her and stopped responding to her text messages, because she asked me if I had something to do with that account, and it pissed me off. So I stopped reacting and, stopped texting her back and stuff. It pissed me off. Like, why would you think that? And then I never saw that account coming for her. And she was acting like this account was doing the worst to her. And I was like, well, show me what it's doing. And I never saw that account or anybody really attacking her or trolling her. Like, still to this day, I've never seen where Vaughn has been heavily trolled outside of what Too Strong and the Sippers and the Stank Gang and stuff and the J4Kers did to her. I've never seen what she talks about me trolling her. I've never seen it. I've never seen where Too Strong said I would. She's never pointed out what I've actually done to her, right? I can come up here. You said Cricket said she was being set up again and slobber. No, I didn't see that, Samantha. Did you take screenshots? If you did, send them to me, because somebody sent me a screenshot of her, and they said that Mimi was in the comments, and Tawanda told her to take it down or something like that. And they sent me a screenshot of that, but I didn't see the response from Slobber. I didn't see the response, but shit, it's so much I want to say that I can't. But yeah, they deleted. Yeah, I got some screenshots of what yeah, I didn't see her respond to it, but I saw that. I got a screenshot where Mimi said something about take it down, and Tawanda said take it down, take this down right now. And then they sit up and talk about somebody else is running that little crybaby ass bitch. But they can go in her comments section and tell a grown ass woman to take a goddamn community post down. Now, if I had done that to Bam, oh my God, I gotta say this. Oh, I'm so glad you brought that up, because these motherfuckers said that I was live in my live stream. I was live dragging Bam about being in Lovely's motherfucking chat. When have I ever talked about anybody for going anywhere that they want to fucking go? When have I ever said anybody? Girl, y'all know I love me some Truth Is, right? Truth Is being in goddamn Truth is cool with motherfucking Triple. I don't say shit about that. They cool. They good. I don't have no motherfucking problems with it. I don't expect Truth Is to pick up my motherfucking fights or put them down. She don't expect me to pick hers up or put him down. Mika don't expect me to pick hers up. It's the same way with me and Bam. I don't expect Bam to jump into any fucking thing that I got going on. And she don't expect me to jump into her shit. Nor do I care where the fuck she goes or who the fuck she's cool with. I don't care. So I don't know. I don't understand some of the movements that a lot of people make around here. I'll say the same thing about you, Tawanda. I don't understand why you be cool with motherfuckers that drag you. You be kissing a whole man's ass, honey, and he drug you for fucking filth. Made you look like a goddamn fool. And thank God the person that did that live took that shit down. And you still be kissing his ass, bitch. I don't sit up here and call you creepy and weird for having men, them little young men as your best friends and saying you looking at them all crazy. People look at me because I wanted to be cool with Gears and they trying to make it something sexual and all of that stuff. All of that weird shit that y'all do about trying to make something sexual when somebody's young enough to be your child. It's okay for you to deal with them, right? But I have to want to be having sex with them and all of that weird shit. That's what's weird to me, that y'all sexualize everything. The shit that y'all do it worse. But somebody over here do something and all of a sudden, oh, she's afraid of this person or oh, she's coming after Bam. Y'all sit up and call each other bitches, hoes, and all of that. I ain't never done Bam like that ever. These motherfuckers, that motherfucker drug you for filth. I've seen Lovely drag you for filth. You're in her chat again too. I don't understand it. You feel me? I don't get it. It's something that I don't understand. But that is y'all pattern and y'all history, and y'all can have it, honey. I don't have to become a part of it. Any conversation I've ever had with Bam, or if we had any disagreement or anything, it's all, hey, try. It's always happened behind the scenes. Always. And we're adults. You know what I'm saying? We can have an argument and we can still be cool. You know, that's how it is. Hell, I argue with my mama. Next day I'll be calling mama. I'm so sorry. Was so disrespectful. She'd be like, no, if you had gotten real disrespectful, I would have let you know. So parents argue with their children, children argue with their parents, siblings argue with their siblings, friends argue with friends, and they work that shit out. And guess what? If they don't work it out, they move the fuck on. That is life. This is the motherfucking internet. See, but, oh, y'all, I got to mute for a second. I'm getting ready to go into another topic. It's going to piss some more people off. Hold on a second. Because I got to grab my charger. My computer is about to die. So I was listening to this live stream, right? It's privated now. Somebody sent me some clips from it. I don't have the whole live. I wish I did. But it was Gopher. Y'all. He was talking about a live that Joy was on, right? And the guy, I guess the guy was doing some commentary. he didn't like what Joy has said about something. It's about Kelly and all of this other kind of stuff. And I'm not going to get into all of that because I'm not trying to stir the pot. I know this is going to stir the pot because of who I'm talking about. And I know he's not talking about stuff and not in the algorithm, but all while I was quiet and trying to be on my peaceful mission, he was talking shit about me. So I'm definitely going to reference this motherfucker, y'all. Whew. He did a rant. Baby, I was listening to that shit with my mouth hanging open. He was describing people like they were pieces of property. Like pieces on a chessboard. He was like, and I took her from you, and I took this person from you, and you can't take this person from me. Like people are property. Like they can't just go where they want to go or watch what they want to watch or be around. That's the whole thing with they say, oh, you picking sides and you're on this side and you're on that side. This is YouTube, bruh, sir, ma'ams, and all of that weird shit. Like you are allowed to be good or watch whatever channel or go in whatever chat that you want to go. You're allowed that. You're afforded that. When I was listening to him, I was... yeah, it was recent. It was just the other day. He privated it though. And I was listening. I was like, why is he talking like this? It was so cringe, but it was so true. That's how they work. They feel like they own people. Once you're affiliated with them, and that's what Vaginosis said. You just mad because we got them over here and they don't want to fuck with you no more. No, I'm not. I'm mad because the bitches are lying on me. I don't give a fuck where them weird ass bitches go. Just as long as they don't take lies about me over there, okay? Don't nobody miss them hoes. That's what y'all need to understand. They weren't a treasure to me. Because they were actually like a hindrance to my healing, to my growth, to my real moving on. Like, so it's not, to me, you haven't gotten any prize of mine. That's all I'm saying. And I don't own those people. You guys own them now. You understand? They're your property. I don't look at people as property. I don't look at people as belonging to me. I look at each individual as a individual, able to go and do whatever the hell they want to go and do. It's just weird listening to y'all thinking like, oh, like we got them now and we took them away from you. You haven't taken anybody. These are human beings. This is not slavery. Hello? There was no auction block. Newsflash. That's what's so cringy about them motherfuckers over there. Y'all were live, so y'all missed most of it. Oh, Joy, I don't know, but he was live and he was saying, I took this person from you and I did this and you mad because they fuck with me and they don't fuck with you. And I'm thinking, bruh, like nobody really fucks with you. And that's the issue. That's his issue. His issue is that he cannot control the masses. And the masses have shown them. Now, he got them women over there from over here. He ain't going to be running near one of them. He ain't. If he thinks that he going to be running Vaughn, or if he thinks that he going to be running a goddamn, he might run triple. He might be able to he can definitely put a leash around a triple's neck and walk her through the goddamn backyard and tell her where to piss and shit. But them other ones, they looking at ways to take his motherfucking spot. Trust that. You understand? They're looking at ways to make their own fucking clique out of their clique. And you can see that happening with the Miss Tawanda and the Mimis and all of that shit. He's losing his position. They all are. Everything is changing. And the issue with that is that when you have something or you try to make something off of somebody else's something, like he felt like he was the leader because Straight Drop stopped doing, or the other content creators stopped doing content and people start gravitating towards his channel. No, they was always dropettes. And they gonna be, supportive of that content creator. He ain't done nothing to him. That's still who they support. And you're never going to be at a level of somebody else when you can't even keep your own, how can I say this? How can I say it? Because I know I'm making you mad right now, because I'm sure you're listening too. You can't control human beings. You can't tell people where to go. Adults, you can't tell them where to go, who to support and who not to support. You can't black people out without looking like a fucking weirdo yourself, especially if you already see the like, how can you try to change the patterns of people who have been doing this for years just because you don't want to do that shit no more? You just don't do that shit no more. You can't change the fact that they still gonna all fuck with Lovely, even though you don't want to fuck with her. You'll be fucking with her in a couple of weeks or a couple of days or maybe a couple of months. You'll be right back over there too, and she'll be in your shit again too. That's how that community works. And that's how you've been working for years. You can't expect somebody to just up and change who they are because you're saying that you want to change who you are. And I don't even believe that. Because listening to the live that you did the other day, when you were talking to the guy, like, I shared you out. Yes, in the unspoken sector live because I'm an individual. You know what I'm saying? It's not about follow me. It's about, like, do we agree or do we disagree? And I'm okay with people disagreeing with me. And I still fuck with them. It's certain people that you can't even disagree with, and they're going to have a problem with you. They're going to want to drag you. They're going to want to talk down to you. And then to hear Tawanda, this old ass woman, that woman's 70 years old. Do y'all know Tawanda about 70 years old? She's almost 70 years old. She is begging this man to respect her. Ain't no way in hell. Ain't no way in hell you gonna sit up and beg somebody that's young enough to be your damn grandchild or your child or whatever to respect you. You don't beg for respect. Somebody gonna give it to you or they're not. You gonna stay there and take that shit, or you gonna move the fuck on. That's crazy. All of that's crazy to me. That's me. Listen, Samantha, no. Listen to this. Y'all gotta listen. I wish that he would have kept that live public, because I would have reacted to that one. I would have reacted to that one. He talked about how he doxed Kelly, how he was dragging her. And I think that's what Joy had talked about a little bit, how Kelly had called CPS or something. And I know this is going to enrage him. He probably going to come out here and dox me. Hell, I don't know. I don't care. But he the one talked about it. So I'm going to talk about it. It's right here. It was right here on YouTube. So I'm going to talk about it. But he talked about that. He talked about his patterns. He has patterns. You understand what I'm saying? He has patterns. He told a lot. He has patterns, and his patterns are proof because there's videos out here of her talking about what he was doing to her, doxing her family, coming after her constantly. He did the same thing to her that he was doing to Vaughn. And the same thing happened. Something happened, something shifted, and then him and Kels became cool. The same thing with him and Vaughn. But he thought that Vaughn was gonna be his ride, his Kels. He thought that he was gonna pick her up, right? This is just my opinion. He can call me a liar. Hell, if he in the bushes, he can hit the fucking link. I don't care. But he thought that he was going to make Vaughn his partner like Kels was, and they was gonna be running through these YouTube streets running shit. Him and Vaughn. It's me and my girlfriend. Like he thought that was gonna be the next Kels because Vaughn is spunky, But he definitely said, yeah, but I don't think that's real. I think that was his feelings. See, he's a very emotional person. I think that he really, the way that he was on Vaughn, The way that he was doxing her, he's like one of them boys, like the little boys that pick on the girl that they kind of got a crush on or that they kind of like or something. That he'll pick on them, pick on them, pick on them until he breaks them down. I think he has a certain level of a weird, warped, sort of sadistic infatuation with Vaughn. That's what I think. He said him and Tyler. Oh, yeah. Well, I just wouldn't know. See, he knows who he can control. He wants those people around him that he can control. He can control the vaginosis chick. He can control certain aspects of other people's platforms too. I won't go into detail with, but he has a certain level of control over certain content creators. You know, they can get away with things with him. He can get away with things with them. And that's the way it is for him. That's just my opinion. That's what I see. So, mm, well, I don't know who he's good with. I don't know that man's history like that. I just know what I heard. Well, listen, let me say this. Mm. I do know that he has the history of accusing people of being accounts that was popped on my channel. He has the history of trolling himself. He admitted that. We all watched how he doxed the fuck out of Vaughn, her husband. And that's so mind blowing to me. Like, I don't know any men that would be okay. Like, I don't know no Rashids. I don't know none. If I know them, I've never, like, they've never shown that in real life. I don't know any Rashids. I don't know any motherfuckers that would be okay with any man that would be okay with other men publicly dragging them and their wife and all of that shit publicly like that would ever be okay with that nigga. That would break bread with the niggas and all. I just don't know people like that. I don't know. I mean, like they be cutting cords and shit. They don't be getting down like that. And you might not have beef for life, but it ain't gonna be no kumbaya and no friendships and all of that kind of stuff. To me, that stuff is just kind of weird. Girl, no man I know. You say your husband would never, my daddy would never, my brothers would never, my uncles would never, I don't know any man that would ever kiss the ass of men that have drugged them and they goddamn families. I just don't know no men like that. So I don't know men like the men that I see on like some of the men that I see on social media. I don't know those men in real life, so it's hard for me to understand them. Yeah, break bread with them no. I mean, I remember when when John Frank hit Rashid's panel and basically punked Rashid. Punked him. Hold on one second, y'all. Okay, y'all, I'm sorry. So listen, And I don't know any men that would be flattered by a woman being like intimidated by them. Like when men come out here and say, you scared of me, you scared. How does that make you look if you can make a woman fearful of you? Like that's not manly at all. You have men out here that's talking about shooting women. I will shoot you. I will beat your ass. Of course, you're a whole fucking man. You stronger. If we met face to face, you would probably beat my ass. You're a whole fucking man. If I could beat your ass, like I would do it like on a. It just blows my mind at how these men run around like acting more like females than females act. It's mind blowing to me. You said lemon just like Amanda. I'm still. Hey, you said lemon just like Amanda. Listen, I'm so all over the place with my thoughts about these people. Like when I walked away and I was doing this content, the things that I heard when I came back, like, cause I wasn't listening. Shout out to the Bushes because y'all kept the receipts. It's kind of like y'all knew I was going to come back and address some of this shit. Even when I was saying I didn't want to hear it, when I was saying don't send me anything, it's like y'all was saving the shit. Cause I got so many text messages and a couple of emails and stuff with like screenshots or links to videos that had been done about me. Like I think I got most of the you know, making a funeral for me. Like, do y'all realize that they planned a funeral for me while I was talking about religion and politics? I wasn't doing anything. I wasn't talking about them. And they sitting up planning a funeral for me. And now that they are acting like they want to be quiet, they don't want to be quiet. They don't want to be quiet. They want me to be an Adrian Slays or something, or Eat with Q or something like that. They want me to be silent while they do commentary on me all fucking day long. They want me. I don't have no platform to lose. I don't have brand deals. I don't have hundreds of thousands of subscribers. I literally have absolutely nothing to lose by talking shit on YouTube right now. Absolutely nothing. I even found out recently that somebody has been stalking me and trolling, and they're responsible for having my motherfucking channel blocked in these United States. It's a lot of information that I've received in this last year that has been some of the most valuable information that I could ever have. And it puts me in a position that I didn't think that I was going to be in this time last year. This time last year, I was really, y'all, this time last year, we was going back and forth with Anaya and Too Strong and the Sippers and the Steak Gang and all of that stuff. We was really like beefing with everybody, like, and I was still in shock from what Too Strong had done. That was shocking to me. I'm not even lying to y'all. The shit she did was shocking to me. That she would literally go that far with us. People had done nothing to her, and people expecting me to feel some type of way about her. I don't give no fucks. I don't give no fucks. I can't even believe Greg is in my motherfucking chat. Y'all, I could go back and play y'all some clips about some shit that Greg. I can't even believe that Greg is in my shit. I can't believe that certain things have happened. I can't even believe that the fucking Clown's channel is gone and it's been gone for so long. Hey, Priscilla, if you in the bushes, hey, girl. It's so many things that I can't. Why hasn't the Clown fought to get the channel back? Does anybody know that? Good night, Greg. Yeah, I am. I'm gonna stay on my path, and I'm sorry about everything that happened. But I don't believe shit that Triple had to say. I want you to know that. I don't believe shit triple neck godless had to say. None of it. Okay? Shit, that's why I did that. And I ain't believe shit she had to say. I would have rather, I wouldn't have mind seeing y'all duke it out though, but shit, I was like, oh, that bitch lying. She lying. But anywho, yeah, it's a lot. I'm getting ready to get up off of here. I done probably got, it's going to be 20,000. No, let me say it like my grandbaby said. It's going to be 22,222,333,000. He be all over the place. Lives done about this. And I'm here for it. The only thing I ask is, could you motherfuckers leave it up? Well, at least you triple neck. If you got a live, if you gonna react or respond to something that I do, you leave it up. Oh yeah, Vaughn has gone live while I've been live in private. If you gonna go live and do a live after this one, could you please leave it up so I can react to it, or at least download it to keep it for future? Same with to Amanda. Same with all of y'all. Just leave it up. You say you listened to a couple of weeks ago, and she even spoke on. Oh, are you serious? Girl. I ain't even gonna go there, Samantha, because it's too much about to happen. I can't even speak on that one. Can't even speak on that one. Do y'all know it too strong? She had posted a live where she was doxing my sister, right? And she was supposed to do her live. My sister said to me on Thanksgiving, she said we should do the family live on the 4th. And I'm like, no, because that's my sister's birthday, right? I said, no, we're not doing it on your birthday. She said, remember that girl had that live scheduled, surviving unspoken purpose and all of that, and she had it scheduled on my birthday. I said, I have forgot all about that. My sister reminded me of that. My sister reminded me of that. She was like, you don't remember she scheduled that live to kind of mess with you, and she put it on my birthday to let you know that she knew my birthday? I said, oh my God, I forgot all about it. It's so much shit that she's done. Do y'all know that her and Vaughn created, I talked about this a little bit, but she popped herself in creating a troll account. She was troll. She thought she really, I honestly and truly believe that she thought I was Paradise. So she made this channel in my daughter Alaja's name, right? That leads y'all to my kids' old videos here on YouTube, right? And she tagged all of these people in it. And she popped herself by sharing, she shared out the same exact post at the same exact time that the troll account shared it out. And then she took it down. And guess who popped her in it? Anaya. I don't even know if Anaya knew she popped her. I was like, oh my God. And when the time comes, when the time is right, I'm going to point all of that shit out to y'all. It's so much shit that I did not know that I know now. It's so much stuff that I'm sitting on. And like I was telling y'all, like Vaughn is trying to act innocent and she's trying to say, oh, I started it and UP started this. Do y'all know that Vaughn was motherfucking tagging me and Bam and others? While I was talking religion and politics, that weird ass cricket was tagging me in shit. Tagging and deleting, tagging and deleting, tagging and deleting. I have all of the motherfucking screenshots. The bitch was motherfucking trolling me while I was on my peaceful journey, talking shit all on other people's panels. You know what I'm saying? And she was tagging me and all of this shit, and I'm silent about all of that because I wanted the weird ass bitch to leave me alone. I thought she would get the shit out of her system, but no. No, but now she's out here trying to play like she the victim and somebody coming after her. And then remember when Abril and Senna and all of them, they doing these panels and all of this shit and Abril coming outside. I should have never said it. Bitch, you ain't never say nothing about no motherfucking truth hurts or no goddamn. Oh, and somebody told me, oh, my brain, I don't even be finishing the statement. It took my family to tell me that. They was like, you got to finish your statements when you live, because you'll start saying something, you won't even finish it, and then you'll start talking about something else. So the trolling from Vaughn from behind the scenes, I'm gonna prove all of that in my little part 2 in my timeline and stuff, and what she was doing to make me start talking about this shit again. But and then I'm gonna play the lives that Too Strong deleted. Shout out to the Bushes, because y'all got them, or if she privated or whatever. She did one live. It was so fucking creepy, y'all. I, the only person that I saw from the screenshots that were sent to me was motherfucking Nunya in the goddamn chat. The whole motherfucking chat was Nunya. It says she had 4 people in there listening to her. She was talking to me like she was trying to be my motherfucking counselor or something. She was like, calm down when you talking. Why are you getting so upset? You just screaming. It was so fucking creepy, y'all. I was like, So she's talking in the live and she's saying, you know you want to be like me. You know you want to do everything that I do. You come out here and you be trying to copy. When in the fuck have I ever tried to copy a motherfucking Too Strong for Most? Can y'all motherfuckers tell me, when have I ever copied a motherfucking Too Strong for Most? Ain't nothing she do original. How the fuck can you copy somebody that ain't fucking original? All a bitch do is dox and troll and talk shit. How in the hell can I articulate? I articulate. How in the hell can I be out here trying to copy a motherfucking Too Strong for Most? But we gonna react to that live too. It's a lot we gonna react to before I go into my hibernation. But let me say this, and for why, right? Let me say this before I get off of here. Before I say this, Abril talking about she getting ready to start getting a lawyer, and she getting ready to start coming after who? Bitch, you the only one everywhere talking shit about us, me, Bam, and everybody else over here. Who the fuck you gonna get a lawyer on? We need a lawyer for your weird ass. And didn't you say you was getting a lawyer on Dead Girl? Huh? Didn't you say that? Oh, I'm gonna get me a lawyer for Dead Girl. I'm gonna get me a lawyer. You couldn't even take it, Dead Girl, for amount of days. Girl, you can't even take. You play the victim. You be everywhere talking shit in every motherfucking chat, instigating and shit. You was over there lying, talking about I was Paradise, bitch. You was over there lying, talking about I be trolling every goddamn body. You are one of the weirdest motherfuckers out here. And then Senna. Oh my God, Senna. Miss Shalom, everybody. Miss Shalom. Senna paneling up, having all of these panels, getting all of this shit stirred up. Oh, she's trolling, and oh, her channel this and her. Them motherfuckers was all. These motherfuckers acting like they brand new, and all them bitches was in my chat while every fucking thing was going down. And they act like they brand new. I didn't know this, and if I had known that when I was in Unspoken Purposes chat, I would have never. You don't know shit. The only fucking thing you know is that you up Vaughn's dusty ass crack. That's the only fucking thing that you know. And that bitch is in your ear and you believe in every fucking thing that she says. That's the only fucking thing that you know. And you're a weirdo. You up in here talking about you gonna do something. You ain't do. And you a whole doxer. You doxed Bam, talking about you paid to get her fucking information. You got a troll, what they call that? A troll machine? What she call that? A dox machine like Lovely. You got a dox machine like Lovely, and you sitting up in here talking about you not a doxer. You paying for motherfuckers' information, you a doxer. You got to be a dox. That's what doxing is. Finding out somebody's information, illegal doxing is misusing it and abusing it and bringing it to social media to stalk, dox, and harass. You're a doxer, ma'am. A doxer. And you sitting up in here pointing your fingers at everybody else like you're better than. You are no better than. And I know you got a few friends that's going to feel a type of way about me saying something about you because people see all this squeaky clean and, oh, she's Miss Innocent. You're not innocent either. You're not. You're demonic. You're evil. You're a mixie. Shit. All of y'all. Crumble cookies it is. Talking about she gon' I couldn't believe that shit. Abril talking about she gonna get a fucking lawyer. Again? You gonna get a lawyer again? Who you gonna get it on this time? Y'all see Paradise posted about the eyelash. Girl, Lemon! I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I posted that meme about years ago that the eyelashes fluttering and floating in the air and shit. I posted that meme about years ago, that same one about Flexi. But baby, when you look at that goddamn video that Paradise posted, girl, it definitely fits too strong, especially that day when she ran in the motherfucking house after she had that goddamn camera slip. She's sitting up trying to call me a dyke and a lesbian. Why does this woman talk about my vagina all the time, though? Talk about who I'm having sex with. Why is too strong Amanda, Vaughn, the sippers, the stank gang, bitch boy? Why is Jay fucking, why is everybody worried about who I'm sleeping with? Whether or not I'm getting sex. That's so fucking weird. But that goddamn meme with them goddamn eyelashes fluttering in the wind, that woman's lips, she looked just like motherfucking Too Strong. She sure did. She sure did. And when they talk about, oh, she looked like James Brown and stuff, back then, I didn't think none of that shit was funny. And I was like, they so off. But when you don't like a bitch and you could see them the way it really is, when you can see them the way that it really is, I start looking at that shit like shit. When they start calling me James Earl Jones, I looked at my picture, even behind the scenes. I told Too Strong, I said I do look like James Earl Jones because I look like my daddy, and my daddy looked like James Earl Jones. That's true. We light skinned, we got freckles. I had short hair. I look like James Earl Jones. When they said she looked like James Brown, I was like, okay. Certain things I can see now, so I know I'm making you mad, right, girl? You in the bushes now. What you gonna do, huh? What you gonna dox next? Because that's all the fuck you got. Oh, or what fucking troll account? Huh? You gonna put some fake ass troll accounts on me, bitch? Huh? You gonna start trolling people and saying it's me, huh? That's what you do. You gonna either dox me, dox my kids, dox my family, or you gonna say I'm a fucking troll account because you ain't got shit else. That's all the fuck you got. Oh, you know she a troll. She got all them damn troll accounts. Show where they been trolling you. Show it. Oh, you gonna bring up Paula. When you was riding with me all after all of that Paula shit, you gonna act like all that Paula shit is brand new, right? You gonna bring up Paula. Girl, bye. Go on with yourself. Go on with yourself. So y'all look. And another thing, they try to bully. Yeah, they see Bam can hold her own. That's what y'all need to understand. Bam is a beast. Bam been with that J4K shit all in it. Bam is a beast. And when I felt y'all got to understand. When I did that commentary about Bam and her mom and stuff like that, it was genuine. It was from the heart. I believe that, Bam would have been hurt by something like that, but Bam didn't hear it. I was listening to Anaya and Rashid, though. Whew, girl. And I had to apologize to Bam. I said, well, Bam, I don't know if I did that commentary based upon the way I thought you might have felt or the way that I felt. And I had to be honest about that. Like I said, sometimes when you care about people, the shit that other people say about them hits you in a certain way too. You know what I'm saying? And I care about Bam. I care about what happens to her. I care about how she feels. So, and I cared about Too Strong. I cared about Vaughn. So when I would react or respond to something, it would be because I actually cared about these people. Now to know that they never gave a fuck about me, you know, and like everything that you was doing was being weaponized behind the fucking scenes, and them weirdos was weirdos was making up all these damn stories about you. Do y'all know that if you file a lawsuit, if you say that somebody has been harassing you or stalking you and you lie about it, do you know that you could be charged with perjury? Especially if something negative happens to that person, or their lives have been negatively affected in some way. Do you know that that's perjury? Do y'all know that there were some YouTubers when that person got their restraining order against me? Do you know that there were some YouTubers that went to the courts and lied for that person? They perjured themselves. Mm, mm, mm. That's a crime. That is a crime. And when Vaughn came out and she told them lies about me and Joy, you know what I'm saying? I need to get off of here because I'm getting mad now. I'm getting mad. And do you know people will try to keep on negatively affecting you, affecting your life? Hey, Blue. Yeah, this is the last weekend of November. Christmas is less than a month away. I can't even believe it. I see a lot of people on YouTube, they already had their Christmas decorations up and stuff, and I'm getting ready to put ours up tomorrow. I'm thinking tomorrow. I've noticed that I asked. No, I thought the Ask Questions account had a whole channel. Is the channel gone? Is the whole channel gone? Yeah. Yeah. I think in 2026 I'm gonna be going. It's a lot of stuff that's getting ready to be happening. I can't talk about that aspect of it, but a lot of things you guys are going, especially with the stuff about my channel and that restraining order and all of that stuff. This stuff has got to end. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to get that person, like, I don't even know how to say it. I can't say anything, but they really fucked up this time, so it's, yeah, it's a lot going on. It's definitely a lot going on. So you said, who is, I don't know who EB is, but don't say it in the chat. I'll figure it out. I don't even watch them anymore. I don't watch content that might trigger me or that might want to react to. And I promise that I have certain content I'm not reacting to or responding to. So I don't even watch them anymore. I don't even watch them. I don't even click on their channels or anything to see what they talking about. Hell, they could be dragging me. I wouldn't even fucking know unless somebody told me. I don't watch them. I don't watch the vaginosis chick. Somebody had to tell me she did a live on me. They had to tell me that Vaughn and Too Strong was over there saying that I was trolling and shit, and saying that Bam was trolling. A lot of things I have to hear through osmosis. I don't watch Lovely either. I have to hear through somebody else that she's talking shit about me um or getting ready to try to come for me or something. I literally have to hear, and then I will go and watch and see. So yeah, a lot of them I don't watch that sector at all. To me, that sector is kind of like, mm, I don't know how to explain it. I don't know how to explain it. So they want to be crazy ass pics. Girl, listen. They can be mad all they want. They started all of this shit. And then I heard Vaughn the other day talking about, yo, she started this with me. And everybody knows that I was fucking quiet and talking about, and this bitch came outside. Somebody sent me the clip of this bitch saying, I'm coming after her because I believe that religious stuff that she's doing, she's taking shots at Too Strong. So that little cricket ass bitch inserted herself in shit again. That she's trying to say, she was trying to say that I was talking about Too Strong. Too Strong don't talk about no goddamn religion. Neither does Mimi. Don't none of them bitches over there talk about politics or religion. The only thing that they talk about is mess and bullshit. That's the only reason that they even panel up now. They don't panel up to do nothing positive. They don't panel up to talk about politics, no space, no nothing. They talk about bullshit, trolling. Them bitches be everywhere. Did you see them running from place to place to talk about God like that? No. They ran from place to place to talk about paradise. Blame paradise on me. They run from place to place to try to say some goddamn, what's the KY jelly? Damn troll is Bam and me and all of that shit. They run from place to place to try to put troll accounts. Oh my God. They run from place to place to try to start shit and keep shit going. That's what they do. Everybody's motherfucking chat, they in it. Everybody's motherfucking comment section, they're in it. Everybody's motherfucking everywhere, they're in it. As long as they can stir the pot. Shit. Bam, you gonna make them mad though. You gonna make them mad. That girl and Vaughn be out here acting like Bam is gonna blow her whole life up. Girl, your whole life was put out here by Amanda and Christina. That's who your life was put out here by. Too Strong and Anaya. That's who your life was put out here by. And the work was passed to other people. And you sat here and you watched it. They did you dirtier. The two bitches that you sitting with and calling sis did you dirtier than any other motherfucking op that you got out here on these YouTube streets. And you so motherfucking worried about Bam. And Bam ain't never came out here and told your shit. Never. Shit, she ain't even told it to me behind the goddamn scenes. And she been mad at your ass for a long damn time. She ain't even told me your shit. You so fucking pressed and so goddamn well. And Bam threatened to put my information out. Threatening and doing is two different things. And shit, I had to edit so much. When I react to the Too Strong and the Anaya shit for my part 2, girl, I had to edit so much of your shit out of they fucking live streams and they conversations, girl. And I'm doing that for you because I'm leaving my lives up and they dox the fuck out of you. And I'm going to leave my shit up. But I know you're going to try to strike it. Like you tried to strike my other videos. I know you're going to try to strike it and I'm going to fight it. Shit. So, hey, a troll. Y'all remember when I was supposed to be? Wait a minute. No. Wait a minute, Too Strong. Who was supposed to be a troll making changes? Which one of my mods did she put that on? I can't even remember. I can't even remember. Was it Lemon? Wasn't she supposed to be a troll making changes? And Too Strong said she had all of the proof. And people started low-key trying to drag my goddamn, and she tried to pull damn moderators in. It was June. It was June. Oh my God. It was June. I'm sorry, June. she tried to put that on my goddamn talking about it's the lies. It's the lies for me. It's the lies for me. It's the lies for me. It's the lies that everybody goes along with because of their hatred. They will hate you. Like the lies that, and then Vaughn, she was so nonchalant when she was on Michi's panel. She was like, yeah, and Michi. And I said some things and that wasn't true. And I was just mad. And you can't lie on people just because you're mad. You put a narrative out here about that woman. You put a narrative out here about so many people. You put so many motherfucking narratives out here and you lie and lie and lie and lie. And then you cry when people call you out on it. You cry with somebody like me. You should have listened to yourself. Remember when you said to Blue, she's going to bring everything from YouTube out. Remember you said that on I never said on that recording, I never said you would tell anybody's personal business because I've never heard you tell anybody's personal business because I don't do that. Bitches like you do that. I don't do that. Ever. I told her you would find everything on YouTube and talk about it. Well, Blue don't hide her shit. You hide your shit. You hide from what embarrasses you. You lie, you spin narratives, you don't tell the truth. And when it comes time to stand in your shit, you get mad when somebody else has the clips. Like you thought I was going to get mad that you and Gear shared something out about me and Joy. Me and Joy know what the fuck I said about her. Joy heard it. I was talking to Joy when she was over there with Bitch Boy. She knows what I did live streams on her. Joy knows exactly what the fuck I said about her. But y'all still have not produced any. Thank y'all so much for all of the likes too. You still have not produced any proof that I drugged Joy and her kids. Where is the evidence that y'all keep on screaming about? And that was 2 years back that almost 3 years that what Gears had posted. Where is all of the proof that I drugged Joy and her kids? That I drug her kids, her babies? Where's the evidence? That should be all over y'all fucking channels. Because y'all was screaming and howling about that. But no, you shared a whole motherfucking clip from Gears that he shared 2 fucking years ago to remind Joy that I talked shit about him. I've talked shit about Joy. Joy's talked shit about me. We've been beefing. So fucking what? But I ain't never said the shit about Joy that your best friends done said about you. I ain't never drug Joy's vagina. I ain't never drug her sexual history. I ain't never drug her parenting, her children. I ain't never done the shit that Too Strong in a Night and done to you sitting right next to your ass, bitch, and you calling her sis. And how dare you say that me and Joy shouldn't be cool? She talked about your kid. Girl, they drug your whole fucking life. You, your kids, your whole fucking life. And where did I drag Joy's kids? I want the fucking receipts. Joy, say yes or no in the chat. Didn't we even talk about this behind the scenes? Didn't I tell you, Joy, I'm looking for the goddamn receipts myself because I want to see if I ever drug your goddamn kids or ever said anything negative about you and or about your damn children. Did I say that to you behind the scenes? Yes or no? And I told Joy what I was going to do. Okay, so she said yes. Yes. Y'all lying asses coming out here with all these damn lies. When are you ever gonna show any Too Strong? I need proof that I'm the Christopher William Wignall account. I need for you to show the evidence that I'm the Karma Loops account. I need for you to show the evidence that I'm the Jade account. I need for you to show the evidence that I'm the Paradise account. I need for you to show the evidence that that I had something to do with the KY Jelly account. I need for you to show all of the proof of everything that you're accusing me of. I need for you to play the motherfucking bitch. I don't want you to play the clip that I sent you of my grandson cussing. My grandson cussed when he was younger. He picked up what he was listening to, bitch. A lot of kids do that shit. He don't cuss now, though. You understand me? How dare you threaten me with shit with my goddamn grandson that I trusted you with, bitch? I got pictures of your kids in my goddamn phone that you sent me too. Never threaten you with them. How dare you threaten me with a child, girl? You always going to my goddamn kids. Even the recent troll account that you made was designed to lead people to my family. I want to see your fucking receipts though, bitch. I want to see every fucking thing that you said. I want to see the shit that you and Truth Hurt said when y'all was on you, the shit that you said to her when you was on her panel. I want to see all them fucking receipts that you say that you got, bitch, because she never showed them on her channel. Bitch boy never showed them on his. Did you ever give him to them? No, bitch, because you couldn't fabricate them well enough, or because you know they goddamn don't exist, bitch. She said, let's not forget Yeah, we know she did that. I don't care nothing about what she did to them, though. I still feel like whatever happened, and they deserved it. That's what I feel. So it is what it is. I don't make no apologies for my role in that stuff. It is what it is. So that's all I can say. And show us the proof of how to make. And show us the proof of I don't like pecan pie. Am I strange? I don't like pecans. I'm not a fan of pecans. Pecans. Yeah, I want the proof. I want you to stop saying it and start showing it. I'm not talking about my moderators. I'm not talking about anything, no behind the scenes conversations with my moderators who were supporting you and helping you. And most of the shit that she showed was to benefit you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about what you say I have done. Show what you say I have done to you. Show the people where the Christopher, since you say that I'm the Christopher William Wignall account, show the people where the Christopher William Wignall account was trolling you on YouTube. You take screenshots of everything else, right? I mean, everybody takes screenshots of themselves being trolled, right? I know when you was trolling me and you was doing all of this shit to me, I got every receipt for that. Show where I was trolling you, where you have proven that it was me under the Christopher William Wignall account coming for you. Show where I came for you in these accounts. Show that. Show that to the people. That's what everybody's been waiting to see. So, listen, y'all, listen. That's what we want to see. We just here for it. You done had a year now. Did she say it's crickets? Crickets are dark, girl. She said it's crickets. Listen, y'all, listen. It's crickets. Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all, y'all gonna see just how much Von hated Bam, and it's sad to see that she would be so publicly showing love to Bam and so-called fake swinging for Bam while dragging Bam behind the scenes. Von is not a friend to anyone. Not a friend to anyone. She was dragging me behind the scenes, dragging Anaya behind the scenes, dragging Too Strong. No, maybe not Too Strong. I think she was kind of scared of her. But she was dragging people behind the scenes. She was dragging me and Bam. Yeah, we can go way back. You got troll. Yeah, everybody got trolls. She talking about everybody is a troll. They hunting all over for the troll. This person is a troll. This person is a troll. This person is a troll. And that person admitted to trolling somebody in their real fucking life for more than a goddamn year and using one of her old goddamn best friend's photo to do it. Oh my God. And then people look at her like she this Christianly, godly woman and shit. And she talking about sucking shit out of people's ass with coffee straws and stuff. And trolling baby. She is literally attacking my goddamn grandson. Literally. Trying to have him removed from his home and shit. This weird ass, crazy ass bitch because of some goddamn YouTube beef. trying to have a child removed from his goddamn family over some YouTube beef, and y'all say this bitch is Christianly? How can you be Christianly and doing shit like that? How can she? Can you ask a question? You can ask as many questions as you want. Blue, you can ask as many questions, but how can you be a Christian and you try to have somebody's family torn apart from them over some goddamn YouTube beef? How? No, not yet. We haven't gotten a lot yet. Mm-mm. Not a lot yet, Blue. Nope. Not a lot. We're supposed to be getting some. Have you gotten a lot, Blue? They're telling us we're supposed to get 8 inches of snow. It's dusting now, but I haven't gotten a lot. Wait, who would think? Hmm. Hmm. Listen, when I play them clips for y'all tomorrow, Too Strong and Anaya was both saying, ain't nobody gonna ever trust you, girl. Look at what you do behind the scenes. Ain't nobody gonna ever trust you. That's them letting everybody know that they'll never trust her. They were telling the truth at that time. Nobody's ever really, none of them are really gonna ever trust each other. None of them. When you cross a line with people, they lose your trust. Now you can regain trust to a certain extent, but in the back of everybody's mind, I don't care what they say. I don't care about what kind of sisterhood they say they got. I don't give a shit about none of that. That's the reason that some people, for me, some people can never re-enter my life on any level. No level. Because there can never be, you say you have a lot here. Oh, okay. Dang, you. Yeah, you got a lot of snow. You way out though. You about 3 hours away from me. Shoot. No, about 2 hours. Yeah, y'all got some snow. But yeah, they're never gonna trust each other. Never. They can pretend and say, oh yeah, we healed and we're this and we're that. No, you haven't. And all of this shit is for YouTube anyway. Everybody knows that. It's all for a YouTube play. It's about power. I'm gonna tell you, y'all want me to see, they came outside and they created this whole lion ass thing like me and Truth Is and Bam was beefing behind the scenes, and Vaughn acting like she's some swami and like she knows what the fuck is going on with our conversations. No, Vaughn knows how she moves. And she knows what she does behind the scenes. And she knows what a motherfucking mixie she is behind the scenes. So, and Too Strong knows how she is behind the scenes. Remember, myself and Bam were not a part of those conversations. Y'all have to remember that. See, Vaughn knows how she and Too Strong move behind the scenes, right? So she's projecting who she is on us. Her and Too Strong, they just projecting who they are on me. I can't even speak for Bam. What I'm gonna say is what they're doing is projecting, okay? So what they're trying to do is they're trying to make it seem like we're beefing behind the scenes because we were quiet. We're not talking on YouTube. Don't mean that we're not talking behind the scenes, and doesn't mean that we're beefing. They come outside talking about, oh, they beefing, and Too Strong trying to say, I would never pick a troll over my friend. You did. Because you said I was Christopher William Wignall and I was trolling you. And I was supposed to be your friend. And you were behind the scenes telling other people, lying on me. And I'm supposed to be your friend. And you were lying on me. To Vaughn's, to Truth Is, to Mika, to whoever would listen. You were lying on me and saying that I was trolling you. And I was doing things to you that I was not doing. You were not my friend, and you were doing that behind the scenes. So for you to say I would never pick a troll over my friend, well, you picked the Christopher William Wignall account over me, and you still don't know who that fucking account is, do you? I would never pick and trying to mix stuff in between myself and Bam, right? Well, that didn't work. So I come outside and basically ask, like, leave us alone. Like, we ain't saying nothing to none of y'all. We don't have no beef with any. Well, we might have beef, but we're not acting on it. Ain't nobody saying nothing. We're quiet. We're all doing our own thing. And we are all doing our own thing. And I still do the politics and religion. I just don't do it on this channel anymore. I'm still doing my own thing, still watching and partaking in the things that I want to partake in. I won't let y'all take that away from me. I won't let y'all ruin that and or silence my voice or anything like that. I just think it's weird that bitches like you feel like you have the right to tell somebody what they can and cannot talk about on their fucking channels. That's just weird to me, right? Mm-hmm. But the problem is that the things that I was saying, it was hitting you because ain't none of y'all Christian. Mm-mm. Ain't a Christian bone in none of y'all bodies. Y'all come out here and y'all weaponize the word in order to look a certain way. Mimi says that she's a whole preacher and all. Ain't no preacher in you. Well, yeah, baby, modern day Christian scamming jailhouse preacher type preacher. Yeah, maybe you are a preacher in today's way of preaching. Maybe that's what you do. You sit up and you obsess over me. Bitch, I don't even fucking know you. And you so fucking obsessed with me. Why? I don't want your friends. You can have them. You can have Too Strong. You can have Vaughn. I don't want any dealings with them or anything like that. I don't want to be cool with you. I don't want any act, but you need to let me go, man. You need to let me go. You need to stop sitting up and having conversations about me like you know me, and you don't. You don't know shit about me. Just weird. You got kicked off a Christian mingle. Throw that ass in the circle. Girl, she said she got kicked off a Christian mingle because her name was Throw That Ass in a Circle. Throw that ass in a circle. I want to let this shit go, y'all. I feel like it's always gonna be a Vons. It's always gonna be a Too Strong. It's always gonna be like certain people like that cringy, like stalkery, follow you all around the internet kind of personality that the people in the other community have. And I think that the thing that keeps me in this shit is my commitment to the people that I actually fuck with. Like I wouldn't have said anything to Vons or Too Strong if it hadn't have been them trying to cause something with me and Bam. Like I wouldn't have said anything to Faith and Vonnie in the beginning if it hadn't have been them trying to cause something with me and Too Strong. You know, y'all understand what I'm saying? It's kind of like when you have your connection, when you think it's a connection with people and you have it. Like I think if Too Strong hadn't come after my family the way that she did and came after my moderators, and I know that my moderators had nothing but love for that woman, nothing but love for Too Strong. If she hadn't tried to have my grandson taken away from me, that girl knows how much I love that little boy. You know what I'm saying? If she hadn't have done all of that, I might be able to say, okay, go like let's just move on and not feel a way about her or like, oh, I'm about to say too much. It's like this person has so much hatred in her heart for me that it's like she's so whoo. It's like her hatred for me is so fucking evil that she don't log. She reached out to my fucking family right after my son died. She doxed my kids right after my son died. Like, I have never known anybody that fucking evil. I have never known anybody as fucking evil as Amanda. I've never, in all of the shit that I've been through here on YouTube, I done had bitches fucking pay money to hire attorneys just to fucking silence me. Bitch been following me around goddamn YouTube for 5 fucking years since I popped up for stealing. I can understand why that bitch don't like me. Bitch, I didn't popped your ass for stealing from a multitude of people. Popped your ass and embarrassed your ass off of goddamn YouTube. So I get why you obsessed. I don't get why you wasting your money. Long arm of the law my ass, because ain't nobody gonna put me in jail or nothing like that. I don't get all of that. I don't understand all that weird shit. But I don't know what, Samantha, I honestly believe that my family say that too. They're like, she hates you. She absolutely hates you. That girl is absolutely diabolical when it comes to me and my goddamn life and my goddamn family. She won't stop following my kids. She won't stop going after my children. And that's the thing about it. I don't understand people like that. Why not keep keeping on the person that you don't like? Why go after their kids and their fucking family though? That kind of shit I don't understand. I really don't. I don't understand that about anybody that does this shit on social media. Like, what does their family have to do with it? You know, and I participated in content, but members of the family and then when she would say, she calls out, y'all, when she does stuff like when she'll call out Cheryl Gabowski's name, and she was like, and she was all in, who was sending me information? Oh, and then when you do the timeline, her and Vaughn and Anaya behind the scenes talking shit about me, y'all. Talking shit about me and they sending me fucking receipts. Too Strong is behind the scenes talking shit to Vaughn about me, but still in my goddamn text messages sending me goddamn receipts about Cheryl Gabowski and her goddamn family. She the one that sent me all of the information about the husband and everything. She was on all of their fucking Facebook. She is the one, but she sits and she points the fucking finger at me. And why did and think about it. The husband and all of that, like all of the stuff, most of the shit that she would send me would be so goddamn personal. It would never hit my channel. Absolutely never hit my fucking channel. Like the boundaries that I have. And that's what I'm saying. Like, tragedies can happen in your life. And when you truly, and I'm going to say this, I have to say this, when you truly have a real God in your life, like a true most high, a true connection to a higher power, it can't devastate you. You can never go to like that sunken place and allow yourself to go to play. Like, I could have ripped that girl apart. But who would that have ripped apart in the long run? Me. In the long run, me. In the long run, I would have got back everything that I dished out and some. Like's gonna happen to her. I don't want her shit and my shit. I just want, all that tasty stuff comes up. And that's another thing. She even started shouting Tasty's name out. Her and Vaughn started sharing Tasty's shit out. Do you know how weird that shit was? Vaughn be trying to act so brand new. Do you know that bitch was dragging me? Vaughn was in my motherfucking comments, y'all. Vaughn was in my motherfucking comments dragging me for Flexi and Truth Hurts back when before we even got acquainted with a goddamn Loca and the people all up in J4K and all of that, because all of these sectors have merged. Like I was telling y'all, Loca was really the mukbang T sector. We was just over there beefing about just bullshit about each other. We had our own sector. We was just beefing about shit and like tasty and all of that shit. It wasn't even about, it was supposed to be about B Love's life. It was supposed to be about Q. It was supposed, but no, we was really just beefing with each other. We had the polish shit and all of that. And we was just beefing about our Vaughn was a part of all of that. Vaughn was a part of this shit before Loca even came into the goddamn picture, y'all. And so for Vaughn to try to play brand new, like she don't know what the fuck is going on, and she baby Vaughn, that bitch was in my comments long before. That's why when people want to come out here and try to say, oh, Vaughn is innocent and then she ain't doing shit, I'm like, bullshit. I'm gonna talk about that bitch whenever I get fucking ready. Do you hear me? She's a messy bitch, and I don't give no fucks. And I'm gonna talk about her until I'm fucking tired. Now, I'm gonna talk about that bitch until I'm fucking tired. And whenever one of her motherfucking friends comes out here and says that they gonna stand up and do they triple neck shit, because I can't stand talking about triple neck. I already know she got some serious motherfucking mental health issues. Bitch is a whole motherfucking alcoholic, motherfucking homicidal, and goddamn suicidal. She got that little girl in the house and she be drunk around that little girl all the goddamn time. I'm not even getting ready to go there with her. That bitch is so fucking unstable. I just can't even do it. That bitch should come outside. That bitch should come outside with some stupid shit, and all she want to do is talk about somebody's fun. How can you go back and forth with a bitch and all she want to do is talk about your vagina? You gotta crush that pussy. You gotta funk that pussy. I'll stick my finger in your butt. I do my digger. She is so fucking vulgar. It's like you feel like you're being sexually assaulted when triple-headed goblin does commentary on you. It feels like a sexual assault every fucking time. Bitch talking about motherfuckers live in a goddamn basement. Good Lord. Bitch. You need to be in a basement. You need to be in a cubby, bitch. You need to be in a goddamn cubby. Weird ass bitch. Shoot. Y'all listen. Girl, Samantha, listen. I was still living in a fairy tale world. I thought Too Strong had really built a house. I really did. I thought her husband had built her a house up until this year. I am not lying to y'all. I guess I was the only motherfucker on YouTube believing that shit. When Flexi dropped all of it, when Flexi said, you don't have no palm trees in Texas, why you got mature palm trees growing around your pool? I'm thinking, well, damn. I said, damn. Yeah, she did, and I was like, oh my god! But somebody sent me. Shout out. I don't even know. Well, somebody sent me proof, like tangible evidence that that was not the. Who goes through all of that? Who creates a whole fucking lie like that for years? I couldn't. I was just like, no. I was just like, oh my God. And see, you look, my own moderator in here talking about he didn't. I ain't said that to nobody. Girl. Let me stop talking about her because she gonna start doxing my kids and stuff. She probably gonna wake up Christmas morning and saying, I'm gonna give you P this big old Christmas present. I'm gonna dox her whole fucking family, her mama, her deceased daddy, her this, her that. That's what I'm gonna do for Christmas. That's how her brain works. You be talking about YouTube shit that has actually happened on YouTube, and her brain goes to, I'm going to try to destroy your whole fucking family. Those were the conversations that we would have behind the scenes. No, that's going too far. Nope, I ain't putting nobody's kids on my note. We ain't doing that. Oh no, yeah, okay. It was just hell. I'm free from all of that. I let them deal with it. Shit, she in the right fucking community. She with a whole bunch of people that love doing that kind of shit. She is with a multitude of doxers, stalkers, and harassers. She is finally at home. Her and Vaughn. No big house with the pool. No, nothing. Nothing. And I was like, what the fuck? Are you telling me that for real? Like nothing, okay? And all of this time, I'm like, that's true, that's true, that's true. None of it was true. Hey, Cynthia. So, yeah, and then people be coming out here and trying to clown me about my damn living situation, and they don't even really know. It's nobody's business what anybody's living situation is, and that's the honest to God truth. I clown people's living situations too. And I'm not going to lie, I'm going to continue to clown theirs if they try to clown mine. But the fact is that I believed these people. I believed them. And I'm fighting for lies. You know what I'm saying? I'm fighting for lies. Girl. So. That's right, Blue. You can't lose. Blue. So I made chocolate pies, an apple spice cake for dessert. We had peach cobbler, banana pudding. What else did we have? Peach cobbler, banana pudding, apple spice pie. Oh, a cheesecake, and then something else. Then we had these assorted like jellos and stuff. Oh, my cousin made one of those jello cake things. It was so fucking pretty, y'all. And I'm gonna see if because I didn't get a picture of it, but I'm gonna see if somebody has a picture of it. That thing was so damn beautiful. I could tell that it took her hours to make that thing. It was so beautiful. It was like one of them videos that they be putting on YouTube where they make those jello desserts with all of those colors and stuff. But it was so delicious. It had all of these different flavors in it, and she put some real fruit in it. It was really pretty. But yeah, it was really, really pretty. Really pretty. Let me see, is there anything else that I want to talk about? How many people have I made mad with this live stream? I'm trying to think of how many live streams are going to happen. This is what I anticipate the lives happening. I anticipate, them coming outside and everything. Ain't nothing you can do about it. But react to it. Like I said, keep them up. Keep them up. But I did want to say this. When I go into hibernation, when I come back to doing content on this channel and talking about content on this channel, I'm going to talk about things that are happening in my real life, what's progressing, and I'm going to let y'all know like what I've been working on behind the scenes. It's part of a promise that I made to y'all earlier. For those of y'all who don't know, y'all know Shay's lawsuit with YouTube, it got dismissed, right? So he says that he's going to appeal it and all of this stuff. He has another lawsuit, but it's kind of hard for me to understand. So when it comes out and when it goes into more detail, maybe I'll be able to understand. But it's more like of a RICO lawsuit and stuff like that, it's hard for me to understand it. I read a little bit of it, and it's hard for me to get a grasp of. I understood the lawsuit against YouTube, and I understood. I want to read the dismissal though for his lawsuit against YouTube, but I'm praying for him and his family. He's really going through a lot. They struck his channel again, and he's on another channel. So I'm trying to keep up with a lot of stuff that's going on. But like I said, when I come back, I want to, when after my time of hibernation, I want to talk about some things. I want to talk about things that have been happening behind the scenes that are YouTube related, things that I haven't shared with the public that are definitely YouTube related. Like I want to show y'all how I found out how Too Strong was trolling or basically stalking myself and my family. I want to show y'all some things, like I actually have tangible receipts that I want to show y'all. So that's a part of the conversation that we're going to have with my family on, in January. We're going to be talking about a lot of the things that have happened and a lot of the real life stalking and the real life harassing. It's been a lot, and I'm not one of these people that comes out here and bitches and moans and complains and shit. I'm more of a how can I say this? I'm more of a person, I have to see it with. It's a difference between knowing something is true and feeling something is true and being able to prove that something is true. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? I had to get to the point and give things enough time in order to be able to prove that something was true. And proof is going to be the most important thing. So when the person that filed the harassment lawsuit against me allowed her friends to weaponize that lawsuit and she participated in all of that, I had certain things that I had to allow to happen to see if what I believed to be true was really true. And some of my videos, y'all may not know, some of my videos were even taken away from me through that through that whole harassment thing. And I was able to work with YouTube in order to get my video content back. So now I have evidence that I did not have in my possession before that will help me move forward. So there's a lot that I want to tell y'all, and I'm hoping that how do I say this without, I'm hoping that y'all can just be patient, because in these coming weeks, like through the holidays, I'm spending the holidays with my family. I'm not focusing on anything, but come January, it's going to be time for me to start moving in a different direction for a while in order to lock some things down, because it's been a lot. And what Too Strong did was completely illegal. You know, you can't come after somebody's family the way that they have come after my family, my kids and stuff like that. You can't do things like that and think that it's okay and that you can get away with it. You know what I'm saying? You just can't. And I'm not a victim in anything, but I know my family didn't do anything to anybody. I know my children didn't do anything to any of these people. And I know especially I know even with the person that did the harassment lawsuit against me, she perjured herself. And the people that helped her with saying things about me from YouTube, they perjured themselves too. Those are violations of the law. You can't swear under oath in front of a judge with lies and with fabricated and with AI shit and with false documents and all of that shit. You can't do that. And you can't bring a group of people who have a history of doing these things to other people. You can't bring them into court and have them say, tell lies basically. Tell lies to help your situation. So you say you believe that she's been working with that person for years. Well, it's a lot I can't say. It's a lot I can't say right now. It's a lot. Hmm. It's been a lot of mistakes made, and it's been a lot of cocky arrogance on behalf of certain people that think that because I was silent the first time, that I didn't know that I was going to have a second time and a third time. And it's been a lot of things that have happened. Like I remember listening to Too Strong saying, "Oh, she ain't gonna do nothing. She ain't gonna do nothing." I remember her being on a panel saying that. That's why she's done all of the things that she's done. You know what I'm saying? And y'all, when she, ooh, baby, when that girl reached out to my family, y'all, when she tried to have my grandson removed, I thought that was the lowest that she could go. But baby, when she reached out to my family after my son, and then said that that's not your son, you claiming somebody else's son, and I'ma tell that woman you claiming her son. These motherfuckers got on YouTube and said my children aren't my children, and now they making jokes about my foster this and the foster griffins and the it's so much shit. And sometimes you just have to sit back and take, you know? Sometimes you just have to sit back and take in order for people to see the truth, in order for people to learn the truth. You know, that person didn't say, she didn't even tell the real reasons why. Like when she wrote her harassment complaint, she put on me the things that she has done with her. She said I was threatening her brother, and I got proof that her brother was threatening me. It's so much I want to say that I can't say. It's so much that's about to happen. So much that's about to happen, but it's not gonna happen. I think about how this person treated somebody that I care about so much and how much that person went through for years. Y'all, let me get off of here. Pay attention to that person who came out exposed to some things that I know you never exposed. Samantha, send me an email, okay? Send me an email because I want you to tell it to me and not in code, okay? Just send me an email and I'll read it because I had some people reach out to me behind the scenes and they're like, UP, I see exactly what you're saying. Like I had people that I never would have thought would ever reach out to me. People that participated in this shit telling me what really happened. I'm telling y'all, it's some crazy motherfuckers on this app. It's some true psychopathic motherfuckers on this app. And it's people that will become so engulfed in your life and what you have going on. And the only thing that you're really doing is using your voice. When I tell you your voice can be one of the most powerful tools, but you just never understand how much power your voice might have in somebody else's life, their real fucking life. These motherfuckers take what happened on this app. You don't have to do anywhere near to them what they are willing to do to you, but they take just you telling the truth about what actually happened just on the app. They take it so fucking seriously. Samantha, it's a lot of people they couldn't. I have emails, Samantha, that are 4 pages long talking about that person. Talking about how that person reaches out to so many people behind the scenes about me. About me. About me. That person reached out to somebody with some lies, said that I did something to them, and they said that they asked her for the receipts and they ain't heard from her since. When I tell you this shit runs deep. It runs deep, y'all. It runs deep, and it's so sad. It's kind of like when I remember when Paula did this. When Paula did it, she went. This person, I thought Paula was sick. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Nope. And that's why everything, like even behind the scenes, even if shit, I do things even differently with my moderators. I don't, it's like we don't even have conversations about YouTube. We ain't talking about none of this shit. None of it. I am totally I don't talk to anybody really behind the scenes. This shit runs so fucking deep. And I know, like, it's a group of people, and I know it's my moderators. We're gonna have to have a whole private conversation because there's a lot of things that are going to start happening. And it's so much. It's so much. It is so much. But But my case ain't gonna get dismissed. No, Samantha, they didn't always had a problem with me. Samantha, they had a problem with me from the beginning because I supported Paula. I have live streams where I went into, just like I did with the people in J4K. I never wanted beef with Truth Hurts and Love and Gossip. Never wanted any beef with them. I went into Love and Gossip's chat and told her I don't have no issues with you. They went along with that shit because they thought I was supporting Paula. And then they jumped in on the bandwagon when I was doing commentary against the person that against Tosh Time. So okay, well, you're gonna have to definitely send me an email, Samantha, because there's a lot well, y'all gonna be able to read it anyway, but there's a lot that a lot of people just don't know. A lot of people. And then the thing about it is, you can't band together as a group of people. Have y'all watched the trials and stuff that have been happening? Have y'all watched the Meg Thee Stallion, how she done sued this YouTuber? You cannot be lying on people. You can't lie on YouTube. Show enough. You can't lie on people and say that they didn't been molesting children. You can't do that. You can't lie on people and say that they've been beating on children. You can't lie. Well, you can do whatever the hell you want to do, but you can't do that to people, negatively affect their lives and everything. These people did all of this shit. And then when they tried to have my grandson removed, they came live and they said I was the one that was lying. They did hours and hours of live and they blamed my daughter, said that I recorded my daughter and pulled my daughter's name into it. You can't do shit like that to people. You just can't negatively affect or attempt to negatively affect somebody's life They had people following me and taking pictures of my family. Like literally, they got some of the pictures on their goddamn thumbnails. They got my grandkids sitting on my daughter on whose front porch was that? Bitch boy had all of my fucking, not all of my, for all of my youngest grandchildren in a photo on his fucking thumbnail. You can't do shit like that. You can't stalk somebody's fucking family on a daily, send out friend requests to their families in order to get at the person that's doing commentary on you on YouTube. That all of the shit that they did is by far illegal. But thing about it is, it takes steps, and what Tosh Time is trying to do, she's taking these steps. What she's trying to do is keep on coming and coming and coming and making up these lies and these narratives and these stories and trying to make it seem like I'm harassing her and shit like that when ain't no proof of it. And everything that she has used to prove it has been either perjury or a fabrication, right? Good night, Beefy. I didn't even say hi to you, but good night, Beefy. But what she's trying to do is silence me. You ain't never gonna silence me. Mm-mm. You ain't even gonna silence me in death. If my videos stay public, then somebody can go back. Just like y'all can't silence Paula in death. People are gonna talk about what she talked about and say what she said and use her voice and all that. You can't silence anyone. And that's what people have to understand. You just can't do that. So yeah, y'all hit the thumbs up. We still got 129 people in here. I've been live for 3 hours. Y'all, I didn't talk too much. But yeah, it's a lot. It's been a lot. And it's been a lot of the things that blow me is the things that Too Strong accuses me of, I can prove with her. That's the thing that blows my mind, is that and for a minute, it was important for me. I was getting into that headspace like in the beginning before like when her and Vaughn were coming at me, I was getting in that headspace because I had talked about the little things that happen behind the scenes and stuff. And then something struck me. It was a lawsuit for harassment. And I read that bitch. And everything changed. And the person that wants to silence me most gave me a fucking blueprint. A goddamn blueprint. And everybody thought that I was getting it from Shay. And it wasn't Shay. And that's no shade to Shay because he had his own way of doing things. But the person that did what she did, and it was all lies. All lies and fabrications. And I'm saying, if lies can move like this, the truth, oof. The truth, baby. The truth is going to definitely change some shit. So listen, y'all, I got to go. I ain't talked in riddles enough, but I think I've said enough to get y'all to understand where I'm coming from. I'm going to talk my shit because talking your shit is not illegal. Lying, defamation, calling somebody a child abuser when they're not, ganging up with a bunch of people and putting that jacket on somebody's back when it's not factual and you have no evidence that supports that. Those things are not legal. So if you remember, Tasty was the first person with the lawsuit, and who was her right hand man? Yeah, she was. She was. Yep. So listen, y'all. Y'all have a blessed and beautiful rest of y'all night. Listen, y'all enjoy this holiday. And let me tell y'all something. Y'all are not going to see a lot of me through these holidays. I'm going to come out here. I'm going to talk my shit a little bit and, keep the momentum going. But I'm going to be hyper focused on my family this holiday season. And like I said, I had a long conversation with my daughter's biological family, right? And we came to some great and even greater understandings, right? And it's amazing and I'm going to say it, I'm going to just keep it real. It's amazing what tragedy can do when it comes to unity. It's amazing what tragedy can do when it comes to pushing people apart or bringing people closer together and starting like healing processes, right? And shit takes time. And I don't have these starry-eyed dreams or fantasies about the direction that things are going to go because we're all still the same people, right? But understanding is something that you need to get to. And you have to be willing to want to work towards something to make it better, right? Um, as far as YouTube goes, if you've ever attacked any member of my family, my real life family, it's a no forever, you know. So it don't have to be no peace panels or no talks or nothing like that. And doesn't have to be any fantasies about people wanting to be on your team or people wanting you back or anything like that. It is 1,000% over. And I'm gonna say this to you before I close this out, Vaughn. Please stop saying that you're never going to call people again or that you're never going to speak to, I'm going to say me again. And I can never call your phone. I've never tried to call your phone. I never would try to call your fucking phone. I never want to be around you. I think that you are one of the most deplorable people on the planet. Everybody is not going to see you that way. This is what I want you to understand. Some people are going to see the good in you and the light in you because I saw that at one time myself. Hold on to those people. Don't do to those people what you've done to me and Bam or Blue or others. Don't do what you did to Joy. Don't do what you did to Jamila. Don't do what you've done to other people over here, okay? Be good to those people. Be honest with those people. Don't tell their business behind the scenes. Don't be a fucking mixie. Don't be a evil, cricket, dark-hearted ass bitch like you've been with me, okay? Move the fuck on. Heal yourself, little girl, okay? Find yourself and be free. Y'all have a blessed and beautiful rest of y'all night. Okay? And I will talk to you soon. You said what? You said too strong. You said, listen, too strong, got to be slow. The screenshot she posted just proving she's the troll. Okay. Okay, y'all. If y'all want to check Alec out, he's going live too. So y'all have a blessed and beautiful rest of y'all night, okay? And bye, guys. Love you too, Spencer. You know I do.